Welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Today we bring you another episode of The Accidental Adventures, episode 76, A Light in the Dark. Before I can get into today's interesting adventure, I need to recap last week's excellent episode, episode 75, Sordid Sailing. One of the enchanting Archfey rulers of the Feywilds, Kitsiegi, left the Fungais in a small amount of disarray in the wake of her abrupt arrival and departure, her provocative questions of introspection requiring the work of weeks to begin to balance out for Gretta most of all. The crew of the Poor Bet have found a semblance of routine again and engaged in many of their more common affairs. Craig trained his athletic prowess with Belfry and Plough, and Ro further honed her navigational skills, but Gretta remained in a state of recuperating fugue, working to preoccupy her mind from the great sacrifice she made and the wounds she had opened. Craig noticed his friend's forlorn state and consulted his allies on possible remedies, eventually choosing to address Gretta directly, providing the elderly gnome with a bit of healing by inadvertently facing a few skeletons of his own. The marginal restoration of personal status quos permitted for more banal activities, with the Fungais and friends enjoying dental reigns and excellent haircuts, until Craig tried to push his luck a bit with Nom and found her unreceptive again. Growing social skills revealed themselves to be the dwarf's Achilles heel once again, completing the circular patterns of familiar paths. Comfortable in the well-worn commonality of daily activities, the Fungi sail onward in a peaceful familiarity, with little distance lying beyond the final leg of their journey to Zedge. With no further fanfare, let's find out what lies in wait in a slightly more unexpected session.
Hello, and welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This is Daniel once again, who does poorly every time he does these things.
Yep.
He always forgets at the last second. So
it's like 2 or 3 times now.
you always know it's me when I do it. So I play a character this time. And you'll find out when I'm introduced.
What's his name?
Don't
find out when he's introduced.
Don't you give into those wild eyes.
It's a
But I'm
dragon.
close to them. What's the name, Daniel?
What?
What's the name, Daniel?
I didn't study for this. Can I go home?
I got turned into a cow. Can I go home? Yes, of course.
Moo.
Did you just moo? Anyway,
So, actually, I was reading about moose, and apparently from
They're
Wikipedia,
terrifying.
which is the most reliable source
I love
in the world.
Wikipedia. Don't get me started.
This is some second
love
episode
it.
energy if I ever heard it.
Women moose cows.
yes, they do. That is accurate.
That's kind of rude.
No, in a lot of hey, why are you dissing cows? For a lot of large mammalian, herbivore and ungulate species, females are referred to as cows,
I was out with my buddies.
as well as manatees.
I was out with my buddies,
I
and
was
one of
around the
them was
bench.
like, "Hey, did you know that in Europe it's offensive to call women cows?" And we were
And
like,
you were like, hey, did you know it's offensive to call women cows?
"Like, guy, that's not a European thing, but okay."
You said you're never going to believe this, but turns out nobody wants to be called a cow.
Hey, guess what? It doesn't even stop with women.
I played a cow. I played a cow in my 7th grade musical. It
I
wasn't
played a
even a
mouse
real cow. It was the
in my
imposter
7th
cow.
grade musical.
It wasn't even a
What?
real one. I played the imposter cow.
What kind of cow?
An imposter cow.
Was this an Among Us musical? What was this? What was the name of the
Among
musical?
Us
Daniel is now the same shade as his shirt.
into the
Was it
woods.
Which is orange.
If we go into the
No,
woods
that's definitely red,
tonight.
dude. That's
That is for sure
patent.
red.
They don't know that.
That's true. Oh, shoot, I added you. I'm sorry. And I was over on the bench. So, okay, Gremlin. This is the
Trash
76th
goblin, I prefer
adventure.
Wait,
Before we
you
can get into
got
that, we have a letter
question.
question. Yes, thank you for explaining me how to do this. We have a letter question.
I think we have a
for
question from the letter.
Isn't that you?
Jackie, I want you to know
Aren't you
that
the
that
editor?
laugh sounded like a bug flying into it, like one of those zap things at a really high speed.
Oh my
God,
god,
that's so specific.
What do you think? I'm a lady because I'm a ladybug?
Dude, I watched Bugs Life the other day.
I love bugs.
Anyway,
If
sorry.
your character was a cow. No, I'm just kidding.
Which one? Cow.
Fun
Which
fact,
one?
What kind of milk would come out?
Oh dear goodness, that's not your question, right?
No, it's not my question.
Holy actual crap. Let's not do that.
You mean holy cow?
Got you.
I'm gonna kill your
Got
character
me.
today. But
If your character was a vegetable, which vegetable would they be?
I like this.
Tomato.
All right.
Got him.
Okay.
Asparagus.
Okay, so asparagus?
How
Wild
dare you.
asparagus.
You'd be like a wild onion.
Dude, no need to Shrekify
Why did you say
me.
that so sassy? Like, they didn't have to be an insult, but now I believe it is.
No, wild onion.
I think she'd be wild asparagus.
Are we talking about Greta or Craig?
Greta.
Okay. Why is she a wild asparagus? Asparagus.
Because I love asparagus. But the reason I said wild asparagus is because I think asparagus is often associated with like, ooh, rich and fancy. But it actually is like incredibly easy to grow. And the way that like it would be like if Greta were never mind, that's a circle. That's a cyclical definition. But like, you know, if anybody has seen asparagus grows, you let it go all wild in the summer. Like absolutely crazy. It's a massive like ferny looking bush. It gets so big, and then you chop it all down, and then in the spring, like asparagus, how you buy it in the grocery store grows
how it grows
straight out of the earth, and it's like it like people say this about vegetables and fruit sometimes, but it really looks like it's like trying to trick someone.
I did
into
not
how,
know that you were going to go off like this on asparagus, and it's pretty cool.
But the reason is that I feel like Greta's kind of resilient, and she gets all wild and bushy and wild and crazy and bonkers and wild looking, and then you cut it all down, and then she like grows out of the earth again. But I specify wild asparagus because
she wild.
like I don't want the fancy like.
Well,
Fancy
good luck
food
to everyone
connotation.
else on coming up with an answer about a vegetable that passionate and well defined.
I know, Mom.
I love asparagus.
I believe in you, Craig.
What you got, Craig?
Radish.
He's a potato.
Dude, potato. It's such a
Potato.
potato.
Come on.
A sweet potato or an Idaho potato?
Normal potato.
Or a
Just
white
Or a
sweet
golden
potato.
Idaho
Just-
potato.
He's a tater, is what he is.
He's a tot.
Potato, and
He's a
it's
potat.
and it's nice because he can be like you can make him into different things. Like he's very like what's the word?
Malleable.
Yeah, like
Amendable.
he fits.
I mean, as a person, as I say, you're not supposed to make people into food, Mika, but I get where you're going now.
Jackie, there's your
not?
cannibal.
Heck yeah.
There's your cannibal movie.
He soaks up all things around him.
He likes the earth.
Yeah, he
looks
lived
like
in
a
the
rock.
ground.
That's true,
that's
like
true.
potatoes.
He falls like a sack of potatoes.
That's true. His
Dude.
face got burned like potatoes. Oh no!
And there's so many parallels here.
Yeah,
He's a potato.
he got mashed in the side like you do to potatoes.
Mathematically, an impossible number of parallels right now.
Jackie, what's wrong?
So I was gonna go for like some kind of green vegetable, but then I came up with a better idea.
Carrot.
No, she is
It's a
corn.
green vegetable.
She is corn because no, I have my reasons. Okay, she's corn because one, she can be a lot sometimes, and corn just grows.
It is a
I
lot.
like corn.
Yeah.
Two, corn is sweet, and she can be sweet. Three,
Yeah.
it has many talents, and four, it can just pop sometimes.
Oh, I
It's
like that.
It's like it can be sweet, like corn, like corn syrup, but then sometimes she can pop, or she can be like oil, and she can like sizzle, and it has many uses. But she
Yeah.
is corn because a lot of people like her, but she's hard to handle.
Yeah. I like
That's pretty
that.
passionate and well
I like
defined.
that.
I think everyone's doing pretty good.
Dude, we're actually delivering on these.
Who knew vegetables could get so deep?
We gotta do fruits next
like
time.
Mechanical one.
Did you say mechanical
It has
fruits?
the juice. It has the juice.
Daniel, you can either do it for your unnamed character today, or you can do it for someone that you've played who's better known in the campaign.
Not me being like, can I guess the character based on the vegetable? It's a sickness.
He said vegetable because his character is actually a vegetable. He just pops
Doesn't
out and
make
he's
noise.
like, "Hi, I'm Jeremy the Grape."
Mushrooms aren't a vegetable.
No, I'm dude,
Grapes aren't
I'm trying, man. There's not a
No, I was thinking out loud and asking a question.
I feel like Terrence is probably better. Terrence, I think Terrence
A pumpkin.
would be like broccoli or cauliflower.
Yeah.
A very stable root vegetable and helps all those in need. And
Nutritious.
nourishes you, and
when people offer it to you, you don't always want it, like the seeds.
Like
but
you don't
they're
want
always
to do
there.
my seeds all the time, but it's good for you sometimes.
If you're a bird.
Yeah.
Other people maybe
It can
not.
also cause massive diarrhea if you're not, which broccoli can do to people.
Does it do that? Cannon.
I mean, broccoli does. But you mean the seeds? Why not?
Also, listener, if we keep talking about Terrence and you keep being like, cool, who is that? An NPC who might come up later. So that's the reason. I mean, not an NPC, a PC. An NPC PC. An Puka. So.
Yeah. I see.
He
Why does that
also
sound like a bird?
was.
Picka.
He was also part of the Holy Hunters, which you guys have
Yes.
heard about.
That Terrence was.
I didn't like that. I did not like that. Hey,
so
Bessie, that's a
in my notes, I'm making like a little canon note that Terrence's seeds can cause diarrhea.
Oh no!
But what I wrote is Terrence arrow, and I went to write diarrhea seeds, and I almost wrote diarrhea NPC. Who's the GM NPC this week? And
Blandish claim.
Dude, yes. Okay, help me figure out what vegetable Blanus Clandon would be. I miss that guy so much.
Who? Blandish claim.
Blanus Clandon.
I told you.
The guy who sold the weird, like the pet sticks and the closing
Oh
tankard.
my
and
God.
We
and
had-
sold
How
it.
did you
We
remember
had
his
a-
name?
Because it just came up.
Yeah, because he was in Greta's dream.
We had it after the episode with that dream. I had dreams about like Bessa Ood and Blandish Clandon.
Dude,
like he was in
crazy.
my dreams. So
How was it? How was having a Bessa Ood dream?
I really remember Blandish Clandon. I really remember Blandish Clandon the most, and I was happy to see him. I was like, dude, this is sick that he's here.
Okay.
So
One might say he's the man of your dreams.
I mean, he's pretty funny.
He said, "I can get past the face."
Pretty weird.
What vegetable would be Blanus Clandon? What's the weirdest, most off-putting vegetable you can think of?
Rutabagas.
Okra.
Okra
love
is
okra.
weird.
Dude, no, fried okra's bomb.
Turmeric?
Yeah, but like think about turmeric is so good.
Yeah, turmeric.
Turmeric's a
Like,
vegetable?
but think about like
Ginger?
raw
We're
okra.
not saying
Actually.
like bad
Ginger?
vegetables, right? We're
guys
just
are
saying
talking
No,
about
that's
spices.
no, ginger's
Gingers
too
are
good.
terrible.
A
Well,
white
I think
sweet
like
potato.
just like not no like not fried okra, just like
Just natural. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with Micah's answer on the ginger because it
Ginger's not a
tastes great in
vegetable.
It's like what?
Oh, that's right.
It's a root,
That's right. It's a
right?
tuber.
Oh.
Yeah, nice try, Micah. Anyway, I disagree with Micah.
isn't a potato
So
a tuber?
you know what? Let's go with white sweet potato.
Isn't that also a tuber?
Are potatoes a vegetable?
It has to be.
Potatoes are vegetable.
okra.
Ginger is a spice.
No, he's right.
No, but ginger is also a root.
Yeah, that's true. Like potato would be a tuber. It would be a
But it's so Craig.
yeah. You know what? So shut up, damn boy. I'm going with ginger, and I don't care that it's a tuber because it
care
like
that it's
tastes
there.
really good in practice, but it looks freaking weird on the outside. And you don't think you should put it in your mouth.
Yeah, and if you take a bite out of it, it's like, poof,
Yeah.
you know.
And it's hairy.
And Clanus Blandon is kind of.
Or
What'd you say?
Wait,
And it's hairy.
kiwis are a fruit.
I don't know if we should have given you a mic.
That's too late now.
Yep, it really is. I can't get it from you. You have long
Possible.
fingers and your grip is strong.
I have a weird, strange, strong grip.
That's true.
My friend at work tells me that all the time.
Get him, Jackie. Your best friend has told you that for a decade.
I
But
don't know,
anyway,
but he also is commenting on it like all the time.
yeah, it's disconcerting. It's disconcerting.
What, the
Anyway,
consistency?
Concerning.
for my note-taking nerds, this is
That's me.
this is episode 76.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I can't get over that. 76 episodes. That's
One more
kind
than
of
75.
Dude, that's even more than.
okay.
It's cold.
5.
This is episode 76. A Light in the Dark.
Oh no!
I'm scared.
Of all the things we've said, why is that the thing
It's
that
not
knows
even
you?
dark. It's not even that dark, my guy. I mean, I don't know. We got those sconces. We're doing good. Can you please say that it's the 23rd because it's the 23rd in real life and it was the 20th last time?
Well, it's going to be the 21st
okay, we're good.
for important reasons.
Is it my birthday?
No, it's the 21st.
Is it my birthday? Do you not know Greta's birthday?
It's the 21st. And it is the 3488 PB Bjolskund 21.
I thought you said it was. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, and we're going to say that it's 11:48 am. Or do you want foom? Poor bet's sailing.
Yeah.
Let's just, I don't know. I'm feeling crazy. Craig, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Feeling a little too crazy. You gotta dial back there. That would be a 22.
Okay. You're fine.
Craig feels fine.
In Bazz's absence, you're starting to realize that the last time that Bazz had disappeared, he had disappeared only for a day. But at this point, Bazz has been gone for... Also, real quick, this is an important note for all the players. Bazz has now been missing for almost in 4 days he will have been missing for 20 days.
Oh my gosh.
So Bazz has been gone for a long time. And in that time, you have begun to put together, Craig, that you didn't realize that good berries has become an important stabilizing part of your diet. And that in its absence, things are getting a little gassier, a little more rumbly in the tumbly. But today, you're fine. So we'll just move on past that. I was hoping for some potty humor right at the top of the episode, but I guess we'll keep moving.
You said I need a constitution check for that to happen.
You what?
What?
What did you say?
You said I need a constitution check for that to happen.
And that's why we did that.
More
The
like
DM.
constant
Who said I
pooping
needed
check.
that?
That was great, dude.
Craig is gassy.
Okay, that's canon. Craig's gassy. But
Bro is just whistling all the time.
This is
at
new.
Point.
You don't need to make me roll a check for that, Zach. I just ask.
Are
Just
there
the way it
any?
is.
Are there? It is what it is. Are there any important role play things happening? Because I can move on to stuff, but I want to give you guys time for yo things too. And we got any stuff they're doing? Any poops they're parping? You guys got anything? No.
I do not have anything.
Rose whistling all the time.
Then we should get right down to brass tacks. It has
The
been
brass
another. Then just pops out of the water. Hey guys!
That's his
and that's what
actual
his voice
voice.
has been. A pod of dolphins goes by, and among them, Simmons just
Riding
through the
dolphins?
waves like a mermaid. Craig, what's your thing that you do with Bluff? Bosun crap. What is it? What do you do with Bluff?
Hold on.
What's the thing you train for? I don't remember.
Isn't it inventory?
Inventory.
Yeah. I actually trained to fight in battle.
That's true. You've just been physical training recently. Have you been spending much time on the inventory stuff or not so much?
I've been inventorying and
Have we been recording hours for that or not?
I have 18 hours on it right now.
Okay, just roll 2d10 for me. I don't know. Whatever you get, you can add on to that. Ro, do you want to have been practicing your navigatorial stuff? Yeah, Daniel? Yeah.
She's just an intern on the ship. I get 18 hours a week, you know. It's pretty fun.
Do you want to be practicing navigatorial stuff?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we rolled for the first set of days for you either, did we?
We did. We did not last episode, but the episode before that, when it was just Abby and I. We rolled some.
Okay. So then another 8 days has passed, so why don't you roll, 2d10 for me?
Okay.
And then Greebabaw. How long... That was a face you gave me. Have
That's
you been
my
practicing
face, guy.
Unsidium?
Yes. I'm gonna say pretty aggressively.
Pretty aggressively?
Yeah.
10.
All right. 10. You can add them on, son. And then let's if you've been pretty aggressive about it, why don't you roll me 2d12? Greba. You can do it, Abby. It's the dice in the tray. You pick it up.
I
and
know.
you
I'm
drop
trying to find
it.
my paper.
Here's your number. Daniel held up an example of a d12.
You'd be surprised how often those get mixed up with the D20. I'm telling you.
With Caleb at a
Oh
table.
my gosh. When I first started
I was
playing,
gonna say,
I
Micah.
only did D12 for a long while.
It was a solid year before you
We
had a
were
real
like,
grasp
she
on
it
it.
was
really
not
low.
a solid year.
It was more of like a
It was a while.
liquidy year.
I don't think it was a year.
You said 2?
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
14.
Add them on to your Insignian. So add 14 on your Insignian now. Why do you look confused?
More than that.
Okay.
You stopped asking me that question.
Dude, Micah, that was so funny.
That was really good, dude.
That was hilarious.
And then have you also been practicing your Kniffy throwing?
It's a knife.
Greba.
So you know.
I think less so.
Okay. Like at all? A little bit? Maybe not so much?
Can I roll 1d10?
Sure.
This is fun. Oh, that's a 1.
It's a D12, but
Yeah,
it
I was
doesn't
about to
matter.
say,
It's a 1. You can add it.
Oh, a
So
D10?
have we
I
been?
meant a D12.
Yeah, well, here we are. Have we been recording the knife hours as well? The knife hours.
Not since the first time.
Okay, what did you have after the first time?
19.
So you can add on 1. So I'll let you update those 2 time sets. You're a big kid, you got it. Can I get an odds or an evens from Michael?
I'm gonna say odds for Bazz.
Good time for 7. May he rest in peace.
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
It's
Take
too
that
bad
back.
too bad he's canon dead. Go find another druid.
You can't joke.
That's not even funny, Zach.
It's not even a funny joke. Zach.
Shut up, damn boy. At some point in the course of all the sailing, row. Let's say that you're on deck and you've got your spyglass.
Okay.
You're out there looking over the horizon. You know. Go ahead and give me a Perception check.
I can't use my passive.
Well, not if you're actively looking through a spyglass.
Okay, you're right.
Can I make a perception check? I'm looking through Nifty Spyglass. What do I see?
That
I'm
was
kidding.
cocked.
Do you want to?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a D100 for me.
Oh my god.
And I love the idea that Ro is helpfully looking over the horizon with a spyglass, checking for things, and you are also looking through your spyglass at like somewhere else on the boat at the same time that doesn't help
No,
look up.
I
for
would
anything.
like to
Guys.
say that Greta probably spends 3 or 4 hours. That's a lot. No, yeah,
That's a
3 or
lot.
4 hours
Okay.
every
What'd
day.
you get?
Just over and
Ro?
over.
Well,
opening
I
the
got a
spyglass.
natural 20, but
Okay. Oh, this is
we're
gonna be
gonna
huge.
add on my expertise, so that's gonna be a 30, baby.
Dang.
Wow.
That's crazy. Man, these are high rolling sessions. I just realized that I wrote Telos 31 on Ro's spot from last time. I fixed
I'll
that.
take it. It was my haircut.
I know you will. What'd you get on your give me him. And before you tell me, actually, you know what? Because
Did
I
you
heard
already-
the beginning of what you said. Roll again, please. And if it's within 10 of 96, we'll have something nutty happen. Oh, she's squeezing those dice hard.
It'll
Don't
be a
plead.
peanut butter world. You said nutty.
A beans world. 10,
Beans,
12.
the magical
12.
fruit.
What was within 10?
Yeah, of 96. Which,
you-
fun fact, 12 is not.
But if you think of 1 through 100 as a circle, it's kind of close.
It's still not.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it's still not correct math.
Sounds like some circular reasoning if I've ever heard.
So, we are going to have. So when you. What do you get with a 12? Just a open, frozen landscape. Bitter, swirling tundra is what it opens up to as you open up the. Possibly. As you open up the spyglass and you look into it, it's just frosty white mountains, swirling winds, dark clouds. I don't. It's a frozen landscape, and there's just a storm of sweaters swirling through the sky.
Now that's nifty.
Oh no, the jeans are coming! The jeans!
There's just a dragon made of pure denim flying through the sky,
What do you
just
call it?
blasting 90s music over the landscape.
The dragon.
That's not an ancient black dragon. That's an
The
ancient
dragon.
denim dragon. His name is Levi.
Thank you for making the joke. Okay, that was good. Every flies Britney Spears plays. Anyway.
Apple
That's what Britney Spears.
No,
the whole crowd
we
was
know.
looking at her.
Okay. Anywho, Ro,
Because he's descending from the sky in flames.
Yeah.
with your 30, out far in the distance, you can say movement on the water. There is like a mass of animal movement, and as you readjust the spyglass and get it out to a correct density, at like, we'll say, like maybe like 1,500 feet away, if you had to guess roughly with your considerable skills at guesstimating distances at this point, you can see a massive movement on the water, and it looks like there is a large group of fish being hunted by like birds swooping down from the air. And it looks like there's other movement in the water. So there's just some sort of like a natural animal phenomena going on at some sort of a distance, slightly off course.
You said like birds are like swooping down in it?
Yeah,
or?
like birds are in the sky, but then they're diving at the water. And
But like how
fishes.
many birds? Like, are we talking like a swarm? Or like...
No, there's not a swarm of birds.
Well, I don't know.
Is there a big beehive?
Well, you said
like a lot of birds.
There's like a commotion happening? Like...
What are you clarifying here?
I don't know. Like,
Is it a large quantity or small?
Yeah, like is it like
it's
a
lot of birds? Yes.
So you said it's...
But what's a
you
lot?
Said, okay, wait. So you said it's like 14 feet away? How many feet away did you say it was?
Do you think that I said 14?
I can't remember.
Hold on, Jackie. Do you think that I wanted you to look through a spyglass with a perception check of 30 to determine whether or not there were thousands of birds 14 feet from the boat? There's just a cyclone of albatrosses, and Rose like pulls out a spyglass, and she's like, "Oh wow."
I did. Oh my goodness.
Look
at
the fungus are somewhere.
You're looking like up the bird's
at all
nose,
those
just like an
chickens.
intense close up. Jack, you just get a 0.5 of a giant bird.
We're somewhere in the campaign at some point, and Jackie pulls out a spyglass and goes, "A mountain!" It's the one you guys are walking on.
I'm sorry. Can you clarify again how far away this is?
I see. I made this real complicated somehow. So let's wind this on
sorry,
back.
my brain's
14
not
or
working.
1,500 feet away,
Ding,
there is a
ding.
large group of fish at the top of the water, birds swooping at them, and there appears to be like other kinds of animals also. There's some sort of like a feeding frenzy of animals.
Okay, and like
So
how
just not so far south of you.
how like big of a area is this? Like, are we going right into it, and it's like a big area?
No, it's like 1,400 or 1,500 feet away.
Okay.
Off course from you all, by a small amount, is a feeding frenzy of animals on some fish. It's like a cool nature thing.
Okay.
It's not a combat encounter. The birds is not gonna play.
The Peritons invade.
Like it's not. There's no one's rolling for combat. There's a nature thing happening.
Okay. I say
roll
Oh
initiative?
my goodness!
Is
You got
Goober-
30 on that check, and then you asked me if the birds were coming.
Ro got a 30, Jackie got a 2.
Dude, for real. Ro got a
sorry,
30.
Jackie.
Y'all are
Ro
mean.
got a 30, and
so
Jackie got a
not
nat
wrong.
1.
You're not wrong. My brain was not functioning. I was really trying to
wonder.
analyze it.
No, because we have to. We have to analyze everything.
Do I do that to you guys that often?
If
Do you
we,
know other campaigns have combat like every episode?
Listen, man, you say that we miss so many things, so I'm just trying not to miss them.
I wasn't even worried about
Jackie's on my
combat.
wavelength.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about combat even. I was just like, what does this mean? Okay, so is Spagoober up there with
There's
me?
birds in the air. What do you mean?
Is Spagoober there with me?
Hey, Ro, I sure have always been here.
Spagoober. That's
Hi,
not
that's
Rose
me.
voice.
That's the character I am.
Oh, hey, look, there's some birds over there.
Oh, wow, they're flying in the air.
Here, look through the spyglass. It looks really cool.
Man, now that I've looked at through the spyglass, they sure are birds as you've described them to me.
Should I join them, Spagoober?
Yes. Greta rises out of the grass, and she's always been there. She's lying face down, and she just pops up, and she's like, yes.
Somebody
Wait,
up
is
so too
Greta up
energy.
there?
Jaci,
Yes.
I don't like,
No,
dude. The
Hey,
boat's
Greta.
3 inches
Hey,
long.
Greta.
If she
Yeah.
wants
Greta.
to be there,
Yes.
she's there.
Greta, you
Yes.
see those birds over there?
Yes,
Oh, she is up
yes.
there because she was looking through her spyglass. Do you want to?
Guys.
Wait. Do you give me, Greta? Do you give me consent to do something really cool?
Yes. Always.
Ro strums on her lute, and Greta turns into one of the birds.
That's okay. Wait. Hold on. Let's back this up.
Zach was
What-
like, suddenly this is okay.
I accept this. This is
You
fine.
want to be a bird?
Did you,
Okay.
like, if you're trying to turn her into one of those birds, I'm gonna need like some sort of a check to know what they are. So if you want, you can give me a nature check if you like.
Okay, fine.
It'll be fairly high DC.
Can I assist? I give her guidance. No.
Ah, man, I hate that cantrip.
I can't
yeah, you
give her
can.
guidance.
You can.
No, I can't.
Oh, you don't have a class.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, it sucks that sucks for you.
You do
level-
have class.
Level 9.
Okay, my
Greta does
dude.
not.
You have class.
Well, I rolled.
Maybe. Allegedly.
You want to know? You want me to tell you what I rolled, and then you want me to tell
What'd
you
you
my
get, bud?
add-on? I rolled a 10, okay? But I am expertise in nature, so that's gonna be a
You have expertise
22.
in-
Dude,
Dang,
Jackie,
dude.
killer.
This is some sort of a frigate bird, which is like a really large, like long distance flyer. They're piscivores, so they feed largely on fish.
It's a friggin' bird.
And they have.
I'm sorry.
Crow closes flag. It's some sort of a friggin' bird.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. I gotta get a hold of myself. I'm good.
But, and I promise I'm not just trying to be obnoxious. It was 25 to know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Because knowing a specific bird from a
Yeah.
specific place, that's pretty tough. So you know it's a large frigate bird, but you're not familiar enough to be like, I polymorph you into X.
Okay.
So you could instead do like one of the albatrosses that you guys met off the coast of Home Cove. You got a really good look at those or something.
Yeah.
You also learned... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
What does it look like? Does it look like a seagull or something?
Let's talk about it. It is... they're, from the distance, if you had to guess, they're really, really freaking big. You'd put that
It's
at
a
like
friggin' bird.
Jackie, you're on fire today. You'd put that wingspan at like 5 or 6 feet. And they have long... The last tail feathers in the back of their body are really long, like streamers. And the front of them, like you can see at a distance because it's quite a ways away, but they look very dark black, and it looks like there's silver on the wings somewhere. And you can see a patch of color on the front of them, and then they have these long beaks, and they're like flying and then diving at the water. And I hit myself on the head with my hand when I gave that description just then.
That was so good.
I don't know who I am on my head.
Yeah, I turn her into one of the
You turned into one of what?
albatrosses that we saw before.
Okay. 2 things. One, Abby turned to her mic and went, and then also, I just looked at what she was doodling on her sheet, and Abby's drawing the most abstract representation of a bird I've ever seen in my life.
I know. I don't know. You said
I feel like Ro.
piscivore.
I feel like
And that's
Ro
so
wanted
funny to
turn-
me.
I feel like Ro.
Piscivore. That's hilarious.
Bro, you turn Greta into an albatross.
I feel like Ro wanted to turn into a bird herself, but she was like, Greta deserves this.
We needed this.
Okay, wow. Greta, you're an albatross. Why did I give you this power?
Okay, DM.
I hazard to respond to this, but what up?
I hazard to respond to this, but what up?
Yeah, that was weird. In
DM.
retrospect. Yeah, player.
I have never been a bird before.
That's true.
Am I?
Oh, that's
and
true.
I'm aware that Ro has cast some kind of magic on me.
Yes.
But I've also never ever been a bird.
You have been a spider.
I have been a spider.
Very close. In
Yeah,
They're very
way.
similar.
They both have 8 legs.
What did you say? What did you say, Mika? What did you say?
They both have 8 legs.
8-legged. So DM, is it hard to control myself as a bird, or is it kind of natural?
Well, I've sent your stat block in lore and reference if you need to look at it. But Ro, what does it look like as you cast your polymorph?
It's she's strumming, and purple and green like flies out, kind of like feathery, towards
cool.
Gretta and wraps around her. And the music that you're hearing is kind of like fly like an eagle.
And as you just all your limbs stretch outward, Gretta, and you have your sense of smell broadens dramatically. You take in the world at a slightly different color spectrum. You can now see just a wee bit into the electromagnetic spectrum. So all of a sudden, it's like you're on a trip, and you get an immediate sense of your surroundings in a different way. And as your arms extend outward, your wings, you feel like the pressure and lift of the wind on your feathers, and you feel lighter and powerful. And every moment as a bird, you are both inhaling and exhaling with every single breath, because you have 4 lungs. So you have an intense sense of energy, and you feel more liberated and free than you ever have, physically speaking.
So,
and you're huge. The bird that Ro just turned Greta into is just a bit shorter than actual Greta.
wow.
It's a big bird. So you just, and you're a big albatross, as I described them in episode like 23, I think. Craig, you're also up there.
I'm gonna walk up.
I promise we're getting to you.
I haven't seen this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, get off!
I hop aggressively towards Craig.
Okay.
Oh my
Craig,
God.
I peck at
a
his
big
feet.
bird-
Shoot,
a big bird
Get
And,
away!
like,
Shoot!
hops towards
Shoot!
you.
I peck at his feet.
Roll
Oh
the
my!
hit.
And then he runs below deck.
Roll the hit.
Oh, it rolled a hit.
No, not you. I mean, you can.
I
if
know
you want.
her. Like you're gonna
That was
hit me.
almost a nat 20. I really need to put that other song on here. Wait, do I have that other song on
It's
here?
a 16.
Hold on. What's your AC, Craig?
15.
You hit him. So roll for damage based on the stat block you have there. Oh, I only have the serious one on here. Yeah, that's not going to do. Okay, we'll go back to the other one. Man, I really need to put the other one on here.
Damn, is that 1d4 minus 3 piercing? Oh, you
Yeah, 'cause
get
it's a bird.
1 piercing damage.
Okay, Craig, your foot gets poked in a little cut on the shin.
I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
What is flying like? Do I just know how to fly?
Immediately.
Wow.
And the sensation is wild. You feel the lift, and as you hold up your arms, there's like a as you're pushed backward, and as you push your wings down, there's like a rush of adrenaline you haven't felt, and you lift up off the edge of the boat, and for a moment you just glide for a moment on the breeze, and then with every single powerful wing beat, you feel strong pectorals that twist all the way up from the sides of your chest, up through a keel in your shoulder into your back, and you just and with the tendon that runs through the center of your shoulder, each wing beat is just a massive, powerful driving force, and you lift and you lift and you lift, and you're up on the breeze. Wow. Ro, are you doing anything?
I'm just. I take out my. I watch it with the spy glass.
Okay, sick. Craig, you doing anything after you got poked in the foot by a really big albatross and it really hurt?
Do I see like a pebble anywhere? Like right after she
There's no
flies
pebbles on
away?
the
I have
my
no
God.
idea why there would be one, but I love the chaos. So can I get an odds or evens, Kriag?
I'm gonna say odds.
for Bazz because he's an odd guy.
6, sorry. None of Gretta's rocks are up deck.
Why would there be any rocks on the deck?
I mean, you have your weapons, but there's nothing there otherwise. Okay.
I'm gonna soar for a little bit, and then I'm going to go say hi to those birds.
Okay, Craig?
I'm gonna walk up to the little patch of flowers, and I'm gonna start picking them.
Okay, start picking flowers.
Does Rose see this?
Yeah. She has a passive perception of
Does
10,000.
Shpagoober see this?
No, I'm going to switch the song. Let's go to...
Does
No.
Shpagoober see that I'm picking flowers?
Yep. Man, Craig, you sure are picking flowers, and in the meta-commentary way, I feel like you want me to recognize it and audibly voice it.
Meta commentary.
Cool. Back to Gretta's scene.
Back to the bird.
So Greta, you and huge wing beats on the breeze. And as you fly over, you get closer to what you're witnessing below you. First of all, these other birds, they're a little smaller than you, but they're so huge with their wings. And there's like 50, 60 of them. And they're making huge passes over this massive churning section of the water. And as you get over there, you start realizing that there is a lot of life going on here. Right at the surface of the water, in this huge teeming group, there is this massive shoal of thousands and thousands and like tens and tens of thousands of fish. Long fish, about like a foot in length. They're like a deep bluish silver, and they're just in a swarm of movement, churning white foam at the top of the ocean water. You can't even hardly tell what they are from this distance, but the wild thing is you can smell them from like 70 or 80 feet in the air. Through the ocean. You can smell like oils from them through like your incredibly sensitive nose. And these huge frigate birds are flying, and they have these very large blue skin sections that are like these long strips of skin in between their feathers, and as they fly, this huge air sac on their throat expands outward, and they make this as they fly sound. And then they keep rising up in the air and then folding their wings in and diving suddenly down at the water. And let me check my note on them to make sure that I have this detail correct. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, yes. And there's this really cool behavior happening because right before they hit the water, all of them are diving downward, and then right before they get to the water, they're folding their wings down and touching the tips together. Whoa. And what you're watching them do is as they dive at the water, they go to dive in, but instead they push their wings like this, and the fish all like bunch up into sections, and the birds like frighten them into groups. And then as they dive into the water, instead of like hitting the water hard, they skim the top of it, and like the fish get funneled into the shape they're making with their wings, and then they reach down with their beaks and grabs them off the water, and then
that is
fly
cool.
back up in the air. There's also, Ro couldn't see it at a distance, but there's hundreds and hundreds of smaller birds, about 8 inches in length. They're white terns, so they're like fighter jet shaped with like narrow, thin, long wings, sharp tails. They have these bright, like kind of golden yellow beaks with a black trim up the top, and they have these black little like caps and crowns on the top of their head, and the rest of them is bright white, and these dark black lines that come away from their eyes like mascara. And they're flying everywhere in groups of 2 to 6 all across the water. And what they're doing is they have 1 or 2 in front that are flying by the water and harrying fish in different directions and like moving them away into groups. And then as there's always 1 or 2 near the surface of the water, whatever other birds are in that small little pair that are just harrying this fish, terrifying them, there are other birds about another 30 feet up in the air flying above them, moving behind them in the part of the sky that's kind of hard to see from the fish's perspective. And every time the fish below swoop over the water and move the fish into a different direction, the ones from above dive straight down at the water and like pierce the fish with their beaks and then like swoop back out of the water with them, and then they switch off. And so like the ones that were distracting switch off and become the diving hunters, and they're just going back and forth like that in cyclical patterns. You also look at the water and you see, as you watch for longer, that this huge shoal of fish is also being hunted from in the water. You can see very large, long, like maybe like 4 or 5 feet long fish. They're like a silvery, like really dark blue from the top. They have long fins, and they're sort of exploding out of the water, taking huge groups of fish. And the longer you watch, you're also seeing sharks. These sharks are about 7 or 8 feet long, but at their widest, they're about 1.5 feet wide. They're very long and streamlined, and they have grooves on the side of their body, right, sort of halfway down their division. And one of them flips out of the water, and for a moment as it twists, you can see that the upper side of it is a very dark gray, but the bottom side of it is a very light white. And it sort of bursts and flips out of the water, and they have this long conical nose, and they have like kind of short, really sharply pulled back fins, and then longer, very longly taping tails backward, and they are exploding out of the water. If you had to guess, you'd say that they're hunting the fish that are getting away from the shoal because they're crazy fast. And every once in a while, when one of those larger, big, bluish silver fish breaks away from the group that's also hunting the smaller fish, the sharks will get those too if they're smaller ones.
Wow.
And these sharks, if you
How
had to
many
guess,
sharks?
Give me a perception check.
Bird perception?
Yes, you can use that stat block. If you had to guess, you'd say there's probably like... What'd you get there?
19.
Sick, dude. You're working off of logic, off of estimates here.
Bird logic.
150, 200 of these sharks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're in huge, and they keep like moving away from the
200?
group and then flying back at it.
There's
moving away.
so many sharks.
And as you watch,
how big is this big
this
circle?
group of this shoal of fish is maybe like 150, 200 feet in diameter.
Wow.
It's a massive body.
This
of
is a
fish.
stretch, but can I tell how deep it is?
If you dove in the water, you could.
I'm not going to do that. Wait.
Yeah.
DM, would I know whether or not my bird is water bird?
You would know innately that you are made to dive at the water. You don't know what else is down there, but you feel an innate ability to do so. Also, those sharks I was describing, whatever speed they're moving at, if you had to guess, when they start really kicking off with speed, like maybe like 50, 60 miles an hour at some of their top speeds.
Dude.
They're swimming really fast and then they just through the water and just like they fly by fish and they just disappear. Wow. Do you keep watching this?
Yeah.
Okay. And then in a moment that I promise won't last too long, and we'll get back to other players, as you watch for longer, you start to notice there's other movement lower down at the shoal somewhere, and there must be some more things going on kind of deeper in the water.
I'm going to swim maybe 20 or 30 feet away from the edge.
Okay, so you dive into the water?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to dive in, and I
Pull
want
your
to try and
wings
look
in.
at the...
And as you go underneath the water, everything suddenly changes. It goes from above the water, a din of noise, calls, and splashing. Below the water, and everything's muffled.
Yeah.
There's movement all in front of you, but it's all... And you see a writhing, twisting mass, like a 200-foot diameter ball of these, like, I don't know, 100,000 of these fish in a churning ball. And it's just snowing in the ocean of silvery blue scales from all of these fish that are being eaten. And the sharks are just diving in and out of this ball. And so are those large blue fish, which keep grabbing the smaller fish and then moving right away to stay away from the sharks.
Yeah.
And you can see the birds, the frigate birds, diving through the water. And then the terns will sort of, like, every once in a while, a tern will, like, accidentally go all the way into the water and then fly right back out to get out of there. And as you watch for a moment, swim, and you find you can swim effectively through the water with your wings. As you watch from a distance through the bait ball, there's this other fish there. It's about 8 or 9 feet long. It's thick and wide, kind of like a grouper. It's moving really slowly, and its bottom jaw protrudes outward at like a wide Y-shaped angle. And then it has a long horn kind of shape of bone that comes off of its head. And all three of these are kind of nubbed, but then branch out wide into a Y shape, kind of like a hammerhead shark's shape. But there's two on the sides of the jaw and one on the top of the head. And they're swimming really slowly at the bait ball, and fish at the edges of the bait ball start to swim away from it. And as it gets close, there's just this really deep sound in the water, like a from that fish. And you feel the water shudder, and you watch fish like a couple feet away from its head suddenly like vibrate really quickly and then start to just fall in the water. So like there's a sound away from that fish that's swimming, and then those smaller fish that are being hunted in the shoal like suddenly like kind of get shocked, stunned, start falling down. And the bigger fish just swims up really lazily, opens up a huge mouth from the center of the face, swallows them up, and then swims back down. And there's 5 or 6 of these like kind of moving around and just and there's some sort of a sonar attack like kind of going off from them, stunning the fish, and then they're swallowing those. Wow. Yeah.
Whoa. How big are the little ones?
Like a foot in length.
Wow.
And you swim up for air and then back down.
And that's the only fish that I see?
Do you keep watching?
Yes.
Okay, let's cut back to the ship.
I am being aware of sharks.
We'll come back to that. Krieg.
Mm-hmm.
Do anything? You don't have to.
The whole point of me picking flowers was because it was stated before that Spagoober thought that Ro was in pain from picking flowers.
Yeah, and then she admitted that she was lying to him.
Oh, really?
But that's
I forgot
okay.
about that.
I like the idea that Craig thinks he's frightening Spagoober by making him think that he's wounding. So you're just sitting there going, picking flowers. And Spagoober's weirdly holding his resolve. Except that that's not something Craig would even know anyway. So it's just a really meta moment from Micah.
No. I was just seeing what would happen, but he's just picking flowers because that's something he would
Ro,
do.
you doing anything? Absolutely. Spooky's checking the heading, but he keeps moving closer to this bait ball and everyone is coming out on deck to watch this happen. Because even from a distance from the surface of the water, it's incredible to watch. These long sharks are breaching as some of these fish are swimming away from them. They're swimming up out of the water and like bursting up out of the water. And as you watch, Ro, from a distance, these sharks are like kind of bursting up out of the water, catching them in the air and falling away. But the fish are moving super fast in numbers. And as some of the fish are breaching away, you watch one of these sharks builds up a ton of speed, bursts out of the water, and then it has these pectoral fins that sit in really close to the chest. As it bursts out of the water, it pushes the pectoral fins out really far, and there's this like thin membrane of skin in between the fin and the body, and it bursts out with so much speed that for just a couple seconds it glides.
Which one was that?
The sharks.
The sharks.
And they glide for about 2 seconds. And it uses that time to get just a little extra air and then takes one of the fish and back down into the water. There's also 2 or 3 really unlucky turns that get nabbed by the sharks as well. Back to you underwater, Greba. You watch. First of all, roll me a D100 and tell me if you get 15 within 36.
It's a 78.
Okay, the sharks really don't seem to care about you. Because that could have been real bad.
Right.
They're enthralled by the fish, and as you watch for a while, can I get one more perception check from you? And we'll say that this is advantage, because this would be an experience your species would be very inclined toward.
Oh, frick.
Call this a DC 14.
Oh, well, I think it's a 22.
Okay.
No, 21.
21?
No?
It's fine. I wrote one of them
22.
down. Okay, 22.
I'm sorry. It's actually 22.
Greta, you watch some of the sharks begin moving away from the shoal. And then some of those really like big sonar head fish also move away. And slowly but surely some of the bigger fish are moving. And slowly but surely all of the predators are moving away from the shoal. And you can see a dark movement from deep beneath the water below. Something like moving up. Dark, a big shape. Moving upward toward the shoal, and all the other predators are swimming away for a moment. And then the shoal is like packing together, getting away from the predators it's moving away from.
I'm going to follow the predators, but keep an eye on it.
Okay. And for reference, you have to keep like swimming down and then swimming back up and then back down.
Yeah.
Every time you breach up from the waves, you like your nose gets out and it spews out briny water just out the front. And you are totally fine like inhaling some of it while you're swimming and then bursting it back out of your nose.
Awesome.
Then taking more air, and you have these skin flaps that like cover over your nose, and then you back into the water. And as you watch, there's this massive shape coming up from the depths. Upward and upward and upward, upward. And as it snakes upward, oh my goodness, what is that thing? Can you give me an intelligence check?
As a bird?
Yeah, sadly. You do got them stats.
Wait,
Daniel,
when
it's
you're
the coolest
a bird,
place
you
ever,
don't
dude.
have your own intelligence?
This is a T20?
Whoa.
That is awesome.
It looks like a Sims
awesome.
plumb bob.
It does!
For the listeners.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Okay, you'd have trouble guessing, but it looks like it's more than 100 feet long.
Wow.
There's a very large... Man, what is that thing? It's got a large kind of like... a draconic structure and shape to the head, like a very large reptile. Really strong mandibular jaw with like kind of like large brown horns coming up to the side, but all the features are smoothed, and you don't see any really large scale sections. It's kind of like if you had the texture of a shark, but the head shape of a dragon. There's a long neck, and off of the back are massive like plesiosaur-like flippers, but they attach long to the sides of the body like a shark fin. And there are 3 sets of dorsal fin, one short one in the front, one giant one in the middle, and one shorter one behind that, and there's spines coming out of the back of them, connecting them with like thin tissue membranes, a huge tail, It kind of looks like a shark dragon whale, if I had to describe it.
Yeah.
And it has this dark, like on the bottom, it's a stark white color, and on the top, it's this dark black. And there's a hard division all the way down the sides. And it has these light white stripes going long ways down it. And it's just snaking up in the water, and all the other predators have swum away and are like circling at a distance. And the shoal is packed together away from the predators in a moment of relief. And then suddenly, as it gets closer, the huge, like, back fin just gives a couple powerful pushes, and it begins soaring upward through the water. And the shoal suddenly starts trying to disperse, but way too late. And as it opens up its mouth, the top jaw doesn't move at all, but the bottom jaw opens and then splits in two. And there's this long, thin skin connecting on either side, and these huge, like, fangs come out, and the whole creature just upward toward the shoal. Fun, guys. You're watching from the ship. It's really cool. You're watching all sorts of nature. And then this creature, I want to say like 3 or 4 times the length of the poor Bet, explodes out of the water. This giant shark dragon whale thing explodes out of the water. Hundreds of fish are thrown up out of the water just away from it. And 2/3 of the creature leave the water. And then slam down, and as it just explodes back down in the water, it closes those huge jaws, and back in the water, Albatross, Gretta, you are like, whatever distance you are away, the water just, there's a shockwave that like out, and you like tumble in the water, and you have to like sort of like regain and go back up for air, and then the huge creature just closes its jaws and then swims back toward the depths, and like a quarter of the shell is gone. And then another 1/5 of the shell is now unconscious, sinking down.
Oh my gosh.
And other of the predators that are like, the fish are diving back down at those now because there's nothing to hunt. And then as the longer blue hunting fish get excited about those fish, the sharks are getting in a frenzy and going after some of them. And now that there's less of those around the fish shoal that's gotten smaller, more the birds are going back at those, and things are getting intense, but that's that.
Can I try and grab a fish? One of the small ones?
Absolutely. Make an athletics check for me as the bird. Or roll to hit, whichever you prefer. If you roll to hit, add on a +2 proficiency.
That was a 5. Yucky.
Yeah. You go to like swim after one of the fish.
Well, yeah.
And it's really fast,
7.
and then a shark kind of comes that direction, and you go, nah, and you just swim back away.
Darn.
Fun guys above the water. Holy crap. Spookuber's like watching, goes, wow, that's really, the huge creature bursts out and goes, ah! And he just screams at the top of his voice. Nom's above deck. There's no sound out of her. She drops straight flat to the deck on her stomach, gets on all 4s, and just sprints for the porthole, and literally doesn't bother to open it, just dives down through the opening, hitting her head on the ladder, but just like she dives down below deck. Bilfrey falls all the way down holding the railing. Ploff like stands completely stone still, and Tello takes a sudden knee, and there's one tiny terror fart that just escapes him as he just goes, and you guys are filled with just a natural, instinctual fear.
Yeah. I think that Craig is gonna like do what Nam did, like just jump down and like below, like just does not want to be.
Nom runs to the other end of the cabin,
and then jumps.
She pulls out her crossbow, knocks it, and just points it at the porthole.
I love Nom. Oh, I love Nom so much.
And Craig, you just and you're down. And Spookuber goes, this has been cool, but we're leaving. And he turns the helm and starts sailing the ship away. Gretta, what you doing?
Gretta. I really want a fish. Are there any other fish not part of that huge circle?
There's some stragglers, but they're not lasting long.
Okay. That's okay. No fish. It's okay.
Also, things are starting to get a little intense with the sharks and the bigger fish.
Right. I'm going to zoom out of the water.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly over the boat and kind of do like a low pass just to let them know that I'm okay. And I'm just going to keep flying for a little bit if that's okay.
Do you follow the ship as it sails away?
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably dive in and out of the water a little bit. What temperature is the water?
As an albatross, pretty pleasant.
Okay.
Hard to tell how that would translate to Gretta.
Okay. What color are my feathers?
They are like a glossy white. You have black tips.
Can I?
It's also the exact same description from 23. You enjoy flight. It's incredible. At some point, you come back to the deck.
Yeah.
And the poor bet sails on. Just a kind of a quick little away of that moment.
That was awesome. Bird Greta. Bird Greta. Bird Greta.
And at some point, Tello also teaches you. Well, no, we'll get to that later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is possible, but can I say that when I untransition, I keep a couple feathers?
Why not? You have a couple albatross feathers. Anybody else do anything particularly important in the course of travel? Okay. At one of the points in night, and I appreciate your all's patience as we do this very not the way we usually do, but we're just getting very montagey with the course of travel. At some point in the course of evening, Greta, you recognize that Twilo and Twila are getting incredibly close in the sky. They're, if you had to look up like in the sky, they look a couple inches apart in the evening. And you recognize that today is the first day of the days of last light. And that the summer equinox for all of you is almost upon you, and Twilo and Twila are almost conjoined.
Wow. Somewhere Bazz is going, one of those, it's just not real.
I forgot about that. So that is happening, and you understand. Anybody else have any important business? You got something to go for, something?
At some point, I'm gonna find Tello when the moons are out, and I'm gonna.
It's an evening, watching stars, and Tello's up there.
I'm gonna say I kind of up to him, and I tug on his shoulder.
Hey, short stack.
And I'm gonna say in Sinian as best I can.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
At this point, you really don't need to make checks anymore. For some slightly broken Insinian, you can just kind of say almost anything you want. There'll be checks sometimes, but at this point forward, you've just kind of got it. It's not like great, but you get your point across all the time.
I'm gonna say that just to keep in mind in this conversation, I'm like switching. I'm having to stop and ask him for words more than usual, because I'm gonna kind of say, have I told you about Sinian? Have I told you about the festivals in Dorm? Dorm?
Yes, you have. You told me that these are the days of... Wait, that's the wrong holiday I'm describing.
No?
Yeah, I think it is. The days of last light are at the end of the year.
Let me find it.
These are the days of union.
Yeah, because
he continues.
CB Call 33 and 34 are that because
Days
that's
of Last Light,
Rose's birthday. Yeah.
So he just goes, you told me about the days of union.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you reading up on it? Looks like they've made it all the way back together.
They always do.
He just kind of looks down and gives you a really warm smile. Have I taught you yet how to say I got to go party in Unsinian?
No. And then
Je dois aller à Pau.
Say it again?
Je dois
aller
à Pau.
à Pau. Je dois aller à Pau.
Je dois aller à Pau. I got to go party.
Yeah. Don't we all?
You should use that with Greg.
This is so great. Tell pulls off the mask. It's Zach this whole time.
The big mask!
What you thinking?
Are you asking that to Tello?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Bazz.
Yeah. It's a different boat without him.
You know, he He's been... Was he gone this long last time?
No.
Is this bad? Should we be worried about this? I mean, Greg was talking about it the other day because he's really bad at whispering, but...
Yeah. I feel like I should be worried. And maybe it's because I'm so consumed in myself. But
Isn't it weird? I'm kind of not, though.
I trust Bazz.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I almost feel like I shouldn't, but I do.
He just always seems like he knows what's going on.
I trust Bazz and I trust the Fae.
I don't know about that last part, but I definitely trust Bazz. I don't think he and I are good.
You and Bazz?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't blame him. I betrayed you all. But he hasn't really talked to me since, and that was
I'm sorry.
almost a month ago. I mean, don't be sorry to me. I
Have you
did something really wrong, but
tried to talk to him? Is he receptive?
I kind of haven't. I mean, a little, but he was kind of my best bud, you know? I mean, I don't know. You and I have something really cool, but, like, he was my bro, you know?
Yeah.
And he kind of picked me first around here. And, I don't know. I'm trying to forgive myself, but if he doesn't want to talk to me, I can't blame him.
Well, I don't think all stories are like the moon's, but we can hope that a lot of them are. And I think that you've got a lot of moon in you, and I think that Bazz has a lot of moon.
I hope so.
And I think that moons drift towards each other, and they drift away, and both are okay.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You know, I never found my sister.
You think she's still out there?
I don't know.
I guess, I don't know.
I try not to think about it, but then sometimes it's all I think about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard to not know. If I could, I could
It's okay.
look up on her, but
It's all right.
maybe.
I don't know. I think maybe I kind of messed up my family, but I'm with you guys, so...
All by yourself? That's a feat.
A little, maybe. But... And Tello gets like kind of a little misty-eyed and wipes it away a little bit, and he goes, but I got you guys, so...
That is true.
That's not bad, right?
Depending on the day, but...
Do you mind if we have more of this talk tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is kind of hard right now.
No, I understand. DM, is there something that people say, like happy, merry?
Do you want to make it up? You don't have to. I can provide
give me
it.
a second.
Maybe like Merry Chrysler.
The union.
Merry
Happy
Oh my
Christmas.
gosh.
Merry Christmas.
Tis
Merry
the
Christmas.
union to be jolly.
I'm thinking, just give me a minute. Sorry, that sounded snippy.
I'm gonna give you one here. In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me out. We don't have to work this hard, Abby. It's okay.
I know, but I want to. Can we pretend that I say something?
You say
that
something really sick.
Well, I say something, and it's cool.
You say, "Sup, dude."
I say, "Get gnarly, catch you later." Does he make a move to leave?
I mean, he starts walking away.
Okay. Well, if he wasn't, I was going to. So.
Okay, do you want to do your thing though? We don't have to fight this hard at it. You can just you can do whatever you want to do. No, don't beat me up.
So he walks away. I say that he's like, "Hey, can we have this later?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." And then he's like, "Cool." And then I say the cool thing that I'm gonna think of, and then I walk away.
Well, okay, so you do that thing where both of you start walking away at the same time, and he goes, "Oh, I wasn't. Did you want to?"
I mean, it's
a small portal, so like, we only one of us can go through it.
I'll stay up here. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Okay.
See ya.
See you later, bro.
Mm.
A fist bump. As right before he goes down, he looks back and he goes, "Are you Twilo or am I? Which one of us is which? How about you're Twilo and I'm Twila because you're kind of low, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm kind of low.
And you're like the song. La 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 la.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's a union.
He's
hymn
halfway down the ladder.
From
And as he stops right before his head goes back, and he kind of, it's this really funny sight because it's just a Tello head turning toward you from the porthole, but he goes, "Dude, you really are like my Groon. My my Groon. You really are like my moon. Gretta. I'm serious. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Same here.
I love you, bud.
Greta makes that face. She goes, I love you too, Tello.
Thanks for being my family after I didn't deserve another one."
Everybody deserves a moon.
Yeah. And he just boom, boom, down back under the ladder. Okay. And we are just going to smash cut to the next thing. It's the 22nd. And
It's a big day.
it is not the 22nd you were planning. Today is the Day of Union. The height of the year. The culmination of the equinox. And it's raining. No violent storm. No sea of storms. Rehash. But that storm that had eluded you all has circled back, maybe? Different storm? Hard to say. But it's just a deluge. And you all are caught in it. And it's kind of crappy. It's made the warm, pleasant weather a little chilly. And everything's just wet and raining, and the poor bed is sailing. Anything in particular happening as you guys sail forward?
I think that Craig is gonna take note of Bazz's stuff. He's gonna go to his stuff and kind of document, almost take inventory, but of Bazz's stuff just in case.
You absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
You find a Kefkin signet ring. He was a double agent. Yeah, no, yeah. It's a dreary day. And trapped inside the bottom of the hold, the absence of Bazz is felt all the stronger. But at some point, as you all are down, there's a boom, boom, boom down the ladder. And Spooker comes down, soaking wet. Yep.
I was just gonna say, if everyone else is down there and Spagoober's at the helm, I would be Lehman's tiny hutting over Spagoober.
Oh, sick. Okay, then let's do this differently.
Sorry.
So, you have cast the sick Lehman's tiny hut. It is boom, like a pale translucent purple over the helm, and it is blocking out the rain. And as Spagoober is helming, he goes, "Man, Ro, this is like the best spell ever. I'm really glad you learned this one, because think about the way that the omniscient narrator would have to describe me getting wet if you hadn't." And the water's just trailing water down glass all over the side. And as you all are sailing, it's just dark sky everywhere above, and Mika's having a conniption for some reason, and choppy waves. Again, not brutal, but the ship is bobbing. And as you all are there, with your passive perception of 20, Rose, somewhere in the distance, you notice a light.
Light-ho!
Wait.
And Spooky looks over, and sure enough, far off in the northwest, it's just dark, and then
I called it in my
golden white
head.
light.
I called
And then
it
break,
in my
and
head.
then
Damn.
golden white light.
Damn.
And then break, and then golden white light. There's a light flashing and dimming.
Is it
Flashing and
moving?
dimming. It's just sort of appearing and disappearing.
Oh, okay.
And it's
My
it looks like it kind of
My lighthouse.
okay, Run Collective, calm down. And it's just make a perception check for me, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, so Abby is drawing one of the fish from the description. but it does look like it got hit in the face with a stick because its eyes are doing the wrong thing, and it's the derpiest looking fish I've ever seen in my life.
I'm trying to draw a grouper.
Yeah, but your grouper fell out of the ugly tree and it hit every branch on the way down.
It's a 28.
Wow, that's such a good roll.
28. Holy crap. Ro, the light source is definitely, like in an instant, definitely moving from left to right. It's a lighthouse. In the distance.
Spagoober. Oh.
Yeah, I know. What is that?
Well, did you know there was is there land here?
Not to my knowledge.
Where are we exactly?
I mean, we're in the middle of the Izil.
Yeah, why would there be a light?
At this point, we've got to be south of Jaci. We're like way out there.
So we're in the middle of the ocean and there's just like a random little island or something?
I mean...
Should we go towards it?
He kind of looks at you. I mean, what? Because I'd love to get out of the storm and maybe they have some food other than hardtack and fish.
That's true. I miss the good berry.
Bazz isn't here with his good berries, so you know.
Spagoober, I have a little stash of apricot jam.
Let's save that for the... Greta's been talking about the days of Union, so let's save that for a little celebration.
Should we pull in or?
He starts turning the helm toward it.
You think it's bad?
I mean, it's gonna take a couple of minutes, but I don't know.
You think it's if it's out in the middle of the ocean, what if it's like an evil light
Good point.
person?
Could you hold the helm for a moment?
Yeah.
Spagoober gets on all fours. His head, like Craig and Greta, appears down the porthole, and upside down he goes, "Hey, Nam, can you get up here?" And Nam goes, "Yeah, sure." She climbs down her little rope hanging from her bunk. She walks up deck and he goes, sorry, I just looked at Abby's drawing again. And she climbs up deck and he goes, "Hey, could you pull out your crossbow and shoot anything that looks scary coming off the island?" And she goes, "You've never asked me a question so good." And she just
don't shoot anything that looks nice though.
Yeah, no, only if it's scary. No.
Yeah,
and she goes, yeah, I didn't hear that part. And
Nom. Don't shoot friendly. And
then Spagoober puts his head back below deck and he goes, "Oh yeah, everybody, we found the lighthouse in the middle of the ocean." Okay. His head goes back. And does everyone gather above deck to look at the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I still steering?
And so, as you all draw near, eventually you guys approach a small island with a lighthouse. The island is about 100 yards in length, just a smattering of stone in the middle of the ocean. It is harsh and hard. The island is it's just this hard, obtuse smattering of rock that just sort of produces from the ocean. And it looks like a series of large kind of stone formations pushed up on top of each other. And it's got sort of like a shallow, flattening center, and it's just hard, large rocks fragmented at every side, and dark waves are slapping up against the sides, churning and crashing against its hard edges. And there is a rough but well-maintained dock, long enough for a large ship to dock at, pulling away from the edge of the isle. And in fact, in the center of the island, there is a lighthouse, maybe 30, 40 feet high. It is entirely cobblestone, stacked one on top of another, to a large conical shape with a domed top. And there are looks like stone pillars supporting a capped roof with sort of stone lace connecting it, like rail guards at each height. And there is a very large iron disc rotating with some sort of a reflective material at its center, you're not sure what. And there is a torch burning with what looks like glass covering, which would not be the cheapest thing in this time, to protect it from the elements, just burning. And the disc is slowly rotating by some sort of a mechanism. And it's shining very bright light just out into the distance, making this huge beam of light, searching and catching through the millions of raindrops as it sort of reaches out into the darkness. And it's not pitch black or anything, but it's just a dark gray, dreary. And the ship is pulling toward the port. And next to the lighthouse, you can see this sort of gabled roof, long, extending home, maybe 30 or 40 feet wide, connecting, like a sort of small side building with like a kind of cylindrical siloed smaller building next to that conjoining. There's a small building connecting to that, maybe like 100 feet into the center of the island. And you all are nearing the dock, and nothing else is moored there. There's a small fishing canoe violently bobbing up and down, tied off at 2 different places to the edge of the dock, and otherwise nothing else.
DM,
Yes.
how common are lighthouses? Like, is that spinning heavy technology?
Each of you has seen 1 or 2 before.
Okay.
There was one somewhere in Home Cove. You didn't see it active because you didn't sail in and out or at night.
Yeah.
But there were 2 or 3
Okay.
in Port Esplanade. There's one in Vache. Large cities will have very large lighthouses sometimes to help seize storms as they come in. But out in the middle of the ocean, that's freaking weird.
Okay. And how big did you say that the island looked?
300 feet in total length.
Wow.
Maybe.
And it's just completely rocky, no plants?
I mean, that's a guesstimation. Maybe it's 4, but
Okay.
yeah. You don't see any plants, just hard rock. It kind of slopes up at a gentle angle, but it's and the whole island is almost nothing but cliff on every edge. Not a big cliff, like a 6 feet at its lowest, 12 feet at its highest, but all just sheer drop into the ocean.
Wow.
And Daniel, would you give me a perception check?
I would love to.
Oh, that was an aggressive yawn face, Abby. I liked
Was
it.
it?
Yeah, you looked at you went.
Sorry.
No, it was great. That's Michael.
24.
Mike. 24?
Oh, he sees us.
He knows who we are. He sees our souls.
Perceptin.
Do you want me to say your name, or would you like to leave that until it comes up in roll?
I think leave that till it comes up.
Okay.
I think I don't know if
Then, Danny Boy McPhee, you are standing at a railing at the top of the tower. Rain is drenching the front of you. What the heck? The stupidest looking ship you've ever seen in your life. And you have not had a ship here in 4 months, is sailing toward the isle at a very, like, impressively slow speed. So, a couple things. First of all, 35 feet long, maybe? Maybe more, maybe less. That's a tiny ship. No sails. You're in the middle of the ocean, so real quick, what? Also, with the 24, we'll say you have a spyglass. I'm sorry, is that grass on the ship?
no.
There's patches of grass on the ship. Also, a bubble. There's a purple bubble over the helm. It is slightly transparent, and you can see a group of huddled figures. There's something magical going on here. You don't begin to know what to make of whatever that floating turd of magical wonder moving slowly toward the island is. But what in the actual heck? There is a ship coming, though. What you doing?
I will go down. I yell to
Okay.
someone.
So you shout out that, and you walk down the spiral stairwell that makes its way all the way down the lighthouse, and there's some water splashing off of your boots all the way down. You get down to the bottom, and the wooden door, and the rain is just all around, and they are pulling toward the dock.
I will go to the
Okay.
dock, and I don't think I'm going to be wearing a jacket or anything.
Oh, sick.
I'm
Okay.
just going out.
Okay.
As I
Soaking
am.
wet and used to it. And he is the Scooby-Doo villain. Fun guys, you're pulling into port, and as you get close, Bill Free goes, "Oh, somebody's going through this." And he walks out, and he takes one of the rail connections that has like a tying moor line to it, and you guys pull on the other side of the dock away from that small dingy little shipping canoe on the other side. As he goes near the dock, he throws the rope over, and he's like squatting up and down as the port bed is rocking up and down near the edge of the aisle. You all have chosen a section of the dock further away, so you're not next to the stone edge. And he begins looping the rope over the edge of the connecting post and tying it off. And all of a sudden he looks up, and there is an individual walking down toward him, and he kind of instinctively puts a hand on a hip near a sword and just stands up tall. Daniel, there is a like 6'2", 6'3" half orc, dull green skin, jacked to crap. Also wearing like cut off sleeveless like kind of vest thing, sword at the side, sick haircut, shaved on the sides, like real Thor Ragnarok thing going. He just looks up and he goes, and behind again, okay, closer. What, this boat is even weirder. Double keeled? What? Yes, 5-6 patches of grass, flowers. That's strange. There is in fact a glowing purple bubble. That's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. And it's filled with figures inside that you can't make out distinctly. But as he stands up, he goes, Hello there, shouting through the rain.
Well, hello.
Is
A fortuitous time to dock.
we're allowed to dock, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Let me help you with that. As I kind of
Okay.
go towards it.
Looks kind of cautiously, but you walk over, friendly enough, I guess.
Yeah.
You help him tie off the knot. All of the rest of you all, Daniel, would you describe the figure that everyone sees walking up to the edge of the dock?
Sure. I'm guessing there's not a whole bunch of light, correct?
Yeah, so it's not like dark.
Okay.
Everyone can see, but it is completely overcast and pretty thickly so.
Okay.
So this isn't a violent storm, but it's a heavy storm.
What time
so
is it?
the best way I know how to describe it, 3:15 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. I got you.
As everyone's, but it is quite dim. So like it's shadowy. Sure. It's not too hard to make things out.
You folks see a 4.5 foot tall dwarven man. And his, you can barely see through the dimness, but his hair is like tied like Jason Momoa
Tied
and like
like an
Aquaman
eagle.
and all this stuff. With his
That's-
hair.
dude, sick.
Like very
That's
long.
awesome.
Yes.
My goodness.
His beard and hair are both speckled black and gray. He's got just these jacked arms, very much like your orc friend. He has like a frayed edges vest that definitely was a shirt in the past, but is no longer that. It's a dark navy blue with a bit of gray around the collar. As you look at it, it's just like getting completely soaked, and it looks like it's been through a lot. Like his clothing may or may not have been a uniform in the past. As you look at his pants, and it's like, huh, those are kind of the same color, that dark navy bluish.
Like a connected, yeah.
Yeah.
Set.
You see on. If I'm looking at the boat, are they on my left or my right?
What?
Like, I'm tying off the boat.
Oh, left. Sorry.
The left.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me make sure. Which arm did I put on
And
which?
just to clarify, and tell me if I'm wrong, Daniel, he's wearing kind of like a tabard shirt combo, it's like a half skirt dress thing, and at the edges it's literally cut off, so there are no sleeves on the outfit, so it's just shoulders down, jack dude. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Also, about what color is the skin?
Very ruddy, very dark, weathered. You
Okay.
can see that
Lot of
he's
tan.
been through a lot. He's like an older man who's been working outside his whole life. That's the kind of skin that's like cracked
Gotcha.
and rough. And you see on his left
Shoulder,
arm, bicep, are I can't remember.
What?
Five concentric
hold
rings.
on. It's definitely not that.
Oh.
That is not that.
Which one?
You're talking about two concentric circles.
Two
It's
concentric
super not that.
Okay.
That is, yeah, you're good.
Two
That would
concentric
be
circles.
wild.
So two concentric circles on his, they're huge.
Real big clear tattoo.
Yeah. And on the right, you kind of see there must be another tattoo on the other side, but you'd have to get a better look.
That's awesome.
And
He's
big,
got blue
meaty hands. Do you have a
eyes.
weapon on you or not?
He probably has his little harpoon that he carries with him.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
There's a harpoon lashed over your back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And Bill Freeze sitting there, helping tie off, and that individual is there. What you doing, players?
I go to
Spagoober is going to lean over to Ploff and go, Ploff, can you watch the ship? And she goes, I know the tradition. And she's just starting to secure things from below. Nom's below deck already.
I'm gonna kind of walk towards the deck with Bill Free.
Okay, so you leave the bubble. All of a sudden, rain, and it's cold and raining on. Not freezing, but a little cool.
Yeah.
And you're walking up toward Bill Free. As you get closer, he's taller. This figure is bigger and taller than you, but smaller than Bill Free.
Yeah.
Bill Free stood back. They've tied things off now, and Bill Free's just there, sort of.
Do you have a
nodding.
plank to get your people on?
No, this ship's stupid. And he just takes a big step and like lunge steps up onto the side of the deck, and then kind of reaches his hands down to like a child pick up Greta. Does Greta?
Yeah.
Okay, he just picks you up and down on the deck. And Spagoober walks out of the bubble and he goes, "Hi, I'm Captain Spagoober."
Hello, Captain.
And Daniel, this is the weirdest looking dwarf you've ever seen in your life. Big, round face, curly, fluffy, cotton blonde hair and beard, little vest, kind of cotton shirt underneath, like little pantaloons, and he just,
How many of you are on your crew?
Well, we have Belfry and Plath and Gretta and Craig and Rob and we have a little goblin friend, but she's not going to want to come out. Then there is Plath's going to be staying on the ship, and then me and Telos. So we've got 6 who are going to be coming off.
6.
Yes. Also, hi, Captain Spagoober. This is the power bat. Is it okay if we talk here?
Well, yes.
Okay, great.
Very good.
Come along, everybody.
Yes. Let's get you in the dry.
Yes.
And everybody's like kind of, the tall people are helping the short people up onto the deck. The dark-skinned wood elf just sort of waves, friendly hello. Everybody's getting slowly soaked.
All right.
If you have questions, follow me.
Where
Yeah,
are we? What's this
also-
island?
Real quick note. A small gnome has gotten off. Another very muscular dwarf. That dude's stacked. He's built like a fridge. I mean, like stupid big. Also,
And
he
I'm
has
still
huge
like that.
burns on one side of his face, missing hair. There is a hammer on his back with a big circular head, and you can make a history check for me if you want.
Well, I will.
And there is also
Is this stone
the-
cunning?
No, sorry. And there is the. You know what? Actually, for this, weirdly, I feel like it applies. Yeah, let's use stone cunning. And then at his side is the single
16.
most beautiful, at least sword hilt you've ever seen, an electrum sword hilt with a brilliant topaz in the head. Incredible. But yeah, what'd you get with
By
that?
16.
That is in fact a Bjoston hammer. He must be a Bjoston dwarf.
Oh.
It's a circular mountain head, and in the head of the circular head of the hammer, it's literally a circle with a hole in the center. There is a mountain
donut.
rage carved into it, and you know that to be indicative of the Bjoston warriors.
What kind of... where's the dwarf that's really weird from? Can I get any distinguishing
You do
marks
not
from him?
recognize that accent at all. Definitely not regional. There must be something up with that guy.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Players, please go back to your roleplay.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jackie. I totally
okay.
stepped in it. Most important thing I forgot to describe. Holy crap, what is she? There is someone else
twig
with the
person.
group who, she's very short. There is a woman who is bright green skin, purple eyes, purple hair, flowers growing out of it in armor. Never seen one of those before. And
Not a
that's
goblin.
Absolutely not.
I'm pretty sure
and
the hair would
she
be
is shouting at you.
black in this fog, wouldn't it? Because there's no sun shining on it.
No, you
It's
guys can
only
make out
when-
color. It's
Oh,
dim,
okay.
but there's color.
Well, it's only
There's
like when the
color.
light shines on it that it's like iridescent purple, right?
I have not seen one
I
of
don't
you
know.
before.
He just outright says.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
You're
I
all
hadn't.
welcome to stay in our little house.
What?
In your house?
This is the island of... As I'm like, just start walking towards y'all, expecting you to follow me. And I'm just going to start talking and be like, this is the island of
You will just call it the Watchful Isle.
the Watchful Isle. We don't have a really good name. No one comes here very often.
That sounds like a really kind of cool name, actually.
And this whole group is just following this figure slowly up toward this house.
And what is your name?
Rangrim.
One more.
Rangrim.
Ronglin?
Ranglin?
It's close enough.
Ranglin.
Yes.
Ranglin.
Craig,
I like to
as
think Craig
another
does
dwarf,
that.
you can give me a history check on this name. You're from the Earth and Bloom. You can roll a d10, but I wouldn't
You want to roll a
recommend it.
d12?
Oh, dude, killer, Mika. I want to say that Greta's following, and she brought the
17.
staff of Karkrin.
Okay, all right, carrying the staff of Karkin up. So you have that big, rusted-looking staff with the bronze head of that crustacean humanoid figure at the top. That is a Yaslanian accent. He is from Yazlan. That's a Yaslanian dwarf. Also, could I get history checks from you and you, and you are proficient, so it can get from everybody.
16.
Oh, I am so sorry. While y'all are getting numbers, all of his outfit is weathered and haggard, except for his boots. They are immaculate.
What do the boots look like?
Oh, they are like worker boots, like from. I can only think of construction stuff and stuff like this, but it's very fine leather. Like it looks like when he's stomping and going through stuff. There's no.
No, that's not what you hear.
No. Like
yes, it is what you hear.
The insides of it does not sound like it is all wet.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yes. that.
Yeah.
So it seems like
Dual DMer.
the
Oh.
shoes are very, very well built for water. And they're just like really pristine. Like it looks like he's put oils on them and he's made them
Heck yeah.
really dully bright.
What was
Have
your
these
what's your tech,
boots
bro?
been prestidigitated?
Were these boots made for walking?
It's
Dude,
a,
you beat me to it.
it's a 7.
What'd you get?
Much walking.
What'd you get, bro? Oh, that
7.
sucks. Greta?
28.
Okay.
Did you say 28?
Yes, ma'am.
Holy crap. Your average is incredible this session. Well, Greta,
You gotta make up for the
there were
lack
two,
of
or
magic.
Ro, there are 2 DCs here. You beat the first one, which is DC 5. Yeah, that's definitely the symbol of the Empire tattooed on his left shoulder. Craig, you
What
and
I
Greta
thought.
recognize easily enough, and we'll just say that Ro is so shocked she doesn't get the second one. It's like off duty, but you have seen these outfits before with the sleeve worn away. That is the off duty, like just public attire of a Kefkin officer, like a captain or a lieutenant. That like long dark blue gray tabard and pants. That's very classically that. Also, Craig, could you give me a stone kind of? It's just history, but add your proficiency bonus for this if you're not proficient.
That was natural one.
Okay. You fart. It's quiet, but you fart, and you get so embarrassed you forget what you're thinking because you don't want to fart in front of the other door. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Good one.
Whoa. Whoa.
Also, fun fact, my ears just started working again. So this whole time, I thought that I was hearing y'all through my earphones, but I wasn't. I was hearing y'all through the room.
Happy
I don't know what
hearing
that
Jackie.
means, but very cool.
I do not have ears.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so that all comes to you all as he says his name. Oh, you said it was Ron Grimm?
Landon.
Okay.
Who am I
he's-
next to?
Whoever you want to be, I will not work that hard to figure out who's walking exactly in every position.
I feel like I'm next to
So
Tello.
whoever you are. Man, Tello has always been right there walking with you, for sure.
Because I'm so short, I pull on Tello's shirt. And
He just gives you an exasperated look and turns on to you. What?
and I do like a look, and I go, Tello.
Yeah. He gets down near to you, and it's very easy to whisper in the storm and not be heard. And he
Okay.
gets near to you, and he goes, "Yeah, how about we don't do anything really obvious?
Yeah, Tello. Just
Yeah, like this.
Just act
Uh-huh.
like
If he
act
turned
like I
around at any moment.
act like I need help being
Yeah, that's what
carried
I
or
was.
something.
No, that'd be weird.
There's
What?
something-
Why?
Maybe I'm weak, Tello. You know this. I'm very weak.
They're so weird. And he
Here,
just
wait.
picks you up and just
Yeah.
princess carries you.
I was gonna say like a piggyback ride, but that's kind of funny.
And he's just walking with you in his arms like a baby or a cat. And he's just walking.
Okay, Tello, this isn't what I had. Never mind.
Wow, you're remarkably light.
Yeah, I know. Tello, did you see his tattoo?
Yeah, this is like, this is the worst way to go about this right now. You can do this thing where you can notice like things and then you can keep them inside. And you can like,
Hello.
think about them.
Yo,
and
hello,
work, like,
hello.
clandestinely.
Tello, I'm
I
a
know.
little worried.
I know, but you can just keep that in your head,
But what if he's leading
You know?
us to like other?
just
Oh,
keep that
look
in
at that
your
rock
head,
over
you know?
there.
Hello.
And,
I think Rangrim would be, as we're walking, he's like, "What brings you out in this horrible weather?"
Traveling to
Yeah.
Whoa!
to Zedge. Yeah.
Just a
We're headed to Zedge.
Zedge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very beautiful this time of year.
Yeah.
Is it?
I like to think that Greta goes out loud like that.
No.
How long have you been living here?
Oh. Yeah, I like, you see him like look into the not sun.
to the not sun.
Dude, they got a new
Ah.
star? When did the new star drop? The not sun? What's that?
12 and a half years, I believe.
Wait,
Say
what
that
did he
one
say?
time?
2.5.
12 and a half years.
12 and a
Wow.
half. Wow.
That's a
Yes.
long time.
Well, you count when you're bored.
I get that.
So what
Um.
brought you here?
Well, actually, this is not as bad as what brought me here, but you see, and I don't know how far away this is, so whenever we get inside, we get
You're
inside.
getting close.
A horrible storm. Not close to this one, but much worse.
Yeah, we've been in
Mini
some
lost.
we've been in some bad
sorry.
ones. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yes, Abby, what's your question? Oh my
Why
goodness,
did
you
you
psychopath.
shush me?
Because he was in the middle of
I
role-playing.
know. Can I
He's
see
a
the tattoo
guest.
on his arm later?
Can you what?
Better. Can I see the tattoo on his arm better?
The other one on the other
yes.
arm? Yes.
I'm gonna say that I intentionally positioned myself in a
Oh my
position
gosh, it's
to
not that
see.
hard.
Yeah,
Guys,
she does.
you are walking in it. You can see things. Daniel, what does Rodang do?
It's a very beautiful and great mountain range. I don't know if she's been to this place.
No.
Okay. It
Have I?
looks great and looks like the mountain range. What kind of mountain range is it? Like?
They are low, wide mountains with sort of like slightly domed tops. There's some angular structures, slightly domed, connecting together. And is there anything else to the tattoo? It's fine if
Well,
there's.
I feel like
Take it away.
I think in like a very beautiful cursive style, like at the bottom of it, sort of like when like you see souvenirs at shops where like it'll have the like it's pretty.
I'm
They're
so
bought for a
sorry I
reason.
laughed. I just wasn't expecting
the mountain
that.
range, and then you'll have like wherever it's from underneath it.
Yeah.
And it has Tempura.
Say it again. Say it slower and maybe with the letters.
Tamperra.
Do I know where that is?
I don't know.
Dan?
Make a history check. DC 15.
I passed, but I want to add the thing. I think it's a 29.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Greta.
it's not a 29. I'm sorry.
What is it?
I'm goofing.
Math, did you say I'm pooping?
She said I'm goofing.
Not again.
Oh.
28. So close.
Jeez, dude. You had two 28s in a row. That is one of the 4 really large cities in Yazlan. Oh my goodness. Chill, you psychopath.
DM, I'm trying to. Where's the? Do you have a Yallabrinn world map?
Oh my goodness. Well,
I can look it up. It's
yeah,
fine.
on BaileyDND.com.
Hey, shout out to our Barely D. Look at
go
our
look at the
maps.
But it's at the bottom of the Earth in Bloom. It is one of the largest land masses, and it is the highest population continent of any of the continents in the Earth in Bloom. And it is very powerful, very wealthy. Before the rise of the Empire, it was the wealthiest of the Earth in Bloom nations. Very powerful and influential. And specifically, that temple, or that city, no idea why I said temple, is its largest mining city. Huge mining metropolis. In fact, like the most important mining city in the entire Earth in Bloom. And specifically, that city is the largest exporting city of gemstones in the world, which is a massive part of the nation's wealth. And you also know that that's the place that Jupiter was from.
Ah.
Not like that city, but that nation.
The planet?
You
Space
said
Jam, yeah.
you said we. Do you live here alone or?
And it's about this time that you guys are getting toward the house.
No, I live with, well, a very exciting old man.
Oh my gosh, it's Linus Clanton.
An exciting old man.
You will meet him later, I bet. But he is, and I like look back. Is he still in the lighthouse?
He's inside the home.
He's
you know.
inside the house.
Yeah,
okay.
just kind of.
So you will meet him soon enough. We are
And
going to our house.
It's right here that you all meet in the center of the island, built into the incline of the rock structure, so as to slightly slant at their bases, 2 stone structures. There's a modest cobblestone home, no more than 25 feet wide, and a 30-foot tall lighthouse just behind it to the north. The home is unassuming at every level. It has rough cobblestone, clearly produced from the island's fragmented beach, overlapping one another to create a defined shape, but an even surface to the building. Heavy bark shingles, from some source, are cut into vague squares overlapping one another, with a thin tar adhering them together. A cylindrical chimney pokes timidly up from the right corner of the house. It's got a thin wisp of smoke dancing lazily up into the air, getting interrupted by the rain, dissipating northward at the southern front as the southern front begins to blow in. There's an oak door that sits ever so slightly unevenly on the front of the building, and just a little bit of water is like kind of getting through at the base, but only a tiny bit. And a bit of warmer color is sneaking out from above and below the door's frame, where there is a crest of some sort at the top of the door that has been completely worn away, just like a smear at the top of the keystone of the door frame. There is a single feature of the home which departs from its proletarian character, and that is a broad bay window that faces stoically over the northern edge of the island. So where it connects to the lighthouse behind it, just next to that, there's a huge bay window. The glass looks slightly warped by time, but still transparent enough to see out where you all can see the edge of it. It must be a pretty gorgeous view off of the side. The lighthouse behind is shorter than a number of its counterparts that you guys have seen in the larger cities, much bigger and more grand. But it still towers over the home below it, and it casts a shadow across the stone nearby. It's cobblestone. It looks like it's hewn from the same persistent stone, and it's mortar connected in between the rock fragments of the cobblestone. Craig, no stone cutting check. You can clearly tell it's the same rock as the island. You can give me one stone cutting check to try and vaguely determine what the stone around here is made of. And it terminates the top with a domed roof as the same make of the house below. There's a simple door at the foot of the tower with a heavy, partially rusted iron lock hanging from its simple handle, and it's clearly not closed.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Can you let me walk through stone cutting?
Yeah, and feel free to drink more Red Bull.
I have been.
We can also dunk your head in the pool if you want.
-1 history, double proficiency bonus. That'd be double proficiency bonus is 8, so that'd be 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that
And
would
you're going
be
to add 7 onto the number you rolled on the
24.
dodecahedron.
24.
Oh my goodness. Craig, not only can you tell that all the stone on the island is made out of the same substance, but it's clearly a long worn and smoothed. This is the top of a mountain. This tiny isle is an oceanic mountain, and just the peak of it is poking up out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You guys get to that uneven, awkwardly sitting door.
Welcome to our home abode.
And it pokes into... Let me change that music. I really need to get the other song on here. No, I'm not looking for combat music. Losh, let's chill.
Roll
inside.
initiative.
Let's go with... It's a classic. It can't beat the Macleod. A very, very modest home inside. Let me keep scrolling down. Where is my... Okay. The building is meager. It's less than 25 feet long. It's maybe like 16 feet wide. And it has 7-foot tall ceilings. The space is significantly reduced by a floor-to-ceiling oak pantry that stands to the left wall with a 9-foot wide cabinets that snugly pinch a wood-fed cast iron stone between themselves in the corner of this wooden pantry. There is a single round table that sits to the right of the cabinets, unevenly on one worn leg, and 3 shoddily made wooden chairs at each side. They look sturdy, but nothing beautiful to their craftsmanship. There are 2 cot beds pushed against either side of the wall beyond the cabinets, and a small padded bench of strangely fine make. It's a weirdly nice bench right underneath that broad bay window at one end of the house. There's an oak nightstand resting against the wall, and between the wall and the cushioned bench has a closed drawer, 5 books standing upright in its base, and there's a well-used candle dripping wax all over the edges on the nightstand, with the remnants of a previous night's flame cascading down its sides and pooling at the tin base. Sitting at the little table, there is a little bent-over man. He is human, but he is real little. And it's hard to tell his height because age has clearly warped and weathered him, pulled him toward the ground with many decades of gravity. And he's got kind of like significant jowls at either side. I don't want to say the worst beard you've ever seen, but real bad. It is scraggly and has
Craig feels
patches.
better about his.
He's competing. Yeah, you feel a little better, Craig. Scraggly patches. It looks like it was once thinner, but it looks like it's balding in sections, and it's long, but not in a good way. Like, not all the hairs are even lengths. There's white and gray wires. It like bunches up at points and sticks out at others. He has a sort of a face that once looks like it was quite handsome, and time has just taken the whole face and pulled it downward. And there are deep grooves. I mean, just a maze of lines and wrinkles all over his face. And he has this like Friar Tuck dome circle of hair. You could polish wax on the top of that dome up top. Dull blue eyes, big old nose that's sort of scrunched up and gotten real big. And he has this thick, poofy mustache that walruses over his mouth and almost covers up his thin little lips. He's got like kind of a similar skin to Rangrin, where it's white but so sun-weathered that it's like the color of the table. And he's kind of got like a little pot belly. He's wearing very simple cotton, like just shirt and pants. And it looks like The clothes were once white, but they're kind of like a yellowish beige from decades of use. Hopefully there's other sets here somewhere. And there's some boots by the door. He's just, his bare feet are on the floor, very calloused at their edges. So are his like sort of oven mitt hands. And he's just sitting there and he looks up. And as he looks up at you all, the very center of his eyes are just very palely kind of white. And he might have some slight cataracts just beginning to develop. And he looks up over at you guys and he smiles kind of warmly. And he looks over at Rangarim and he says, I was not expecting visitors.
I was not either, Alec.
But, hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, and more just keep coming into the tiny home until... And as the door closes behind and it latches closed, a little bit of water is tracked onto the floor, and there's like a couple candles around the space providing the warm orange light. This house is packed now. Like the whole left side of the home is just stacked full of people. And he just goes, oh, that is a lot of people. Usually people stay on the ship.
Well, it is raining.
It is raining. No, it did very good, Rangrim. Hello. Welcome to the Watchful Isle.
You'll hear, just to show what he's doing, you'll hear, whoever's in the back will hear Ron Grimm kind of like say, oh, I know, Livy, I know, okay, I go. And he like goes to the front of you and he like says, drinks do you need, or, and please take off your shoes. And it's like he's remembering etiquette, but he hasn't had to do it in a while. He's like, our home is small, but
it's welcome.
It is warm.
I take off my shoes.
I want to say Ro, before even really thinking about it, whistles and clears the water from under their feet.
A mist and it's gone.
And she dries herself off, but she doesn't do it to the others because she's gotten in the habit of not doing it to the others, but she did it to herself.
Bilfrey, Spagoober, and Tello all pop their shoes off. There's slowly but surely just a small army of shoes by the front door.
Is there a smell? I'm just curious.
There was
Good
right before the
question.
prestidigitation. And then
Okay.
it's gone.
We'll make sure to get out of your hair after the rain stops.
That is fine. Please stop off as long as you like this. That's what the island is for. It's for people who are in the middle of their long travels and they are looking for a place to have some rest for a time. So please, their facility here is small, but weather the night as much as you need. And if you like, you may stroll the isle tomorrow, stretch your legs, get off the ocean. It's good to be on some solid ground for a bit. We have not many bowls and plates with which to serve, but plenty of fish to serve.
Good catch this morning.
Yes,
With a storm
fish.
But it's drinks. I have, and I go to the cupboard and open it up. Is it well stacked? Is it?
The bottom is just chucked full of grain. The next level up, a surprising array of spices. The next, there is some small sort of chests that are full of other dried vegetables, things gathered from the garden, other small cooking goods. Above that, some stored oils. And then above that, there are two really kind of it's built into the wall, an integral structural part of the structure. That you can get fresh water from nearby, from that kind of slightly magical filtration thing you guys have. But right above there are just some some casks, and they're always full of ale. And you can open them up, and there's 4 tankards in there, so you're gonna have to pass them around. But there's some tankards, and you can fill them. And then next, there's some barrels on the ground. That those are just chocked full of dried salted fish.
We have ale, and I can get water if needed.
Oh, sounds fine. Yeah,
I'll
Speak
be
of it
great,
as-
thank you.
My tolerance is really low, but that's okay.
Well, you can share with the orc.
Okay. We'll get the share, Belfry. I'm not going to share.
Spagoober, I'll share with you.
And slowly but surely, ale is filling tankards, and they're being passed around to people who aren't germophobic.
I'll
Actually,
take
no
water.
one would be at this time.
Yeah.
Those are German.
What are your names and what?
And then all the NPCs say their names in rapid order, and it doesn't matter, and we move on.
My name is Gretta.
Jeddah.
Gretta.
Greta.
Yeah.
You say it Greta?
Yeah.
Greba.
That's a weird name, lovely young lady.
I like
Yeah.
Greba.
What's your name?
I'm Alec.
Alec. Nice. DM, do I know where his accent is from?
It's Landon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Given your history and rumors, you don't even need to check.
Is he wearing the same outfit?
No, it's the simple shirt and pants.
Oh, sorry.
One's white. Yeah, no, you're good. Very different.
I remember, yeah. Any tattoos?
You don't see any. What is your name, young man?
My name is Craig Dunley.
That's a good name. Good.
Yeah.
What is
Greg.
your name?
Huh?
young lady?
Greg.
No, big.
No. Craig.
Oh.
Like the
Big.
rock. Like Craig Rock. Like rock. Craig.
Can I
His
inside?
name is Rock.
It means rock.
The Rock.
Big means rock.
Oh, yes.
I'm not familiar with Boston. What was that, young lady? And that was a question of the DM. What did you say?
Can I inside if they're being? No, never mind. I think they're being serious.
Okay. What is your name?
That's what I said.
Oh,
Ro-
my hearing is not good.
Thank you, DM.
Rowena.
Sorry, hold on. And he
Rowena?
scoots out his chair and gets up and kind of picks up a little walking staff and like hobbles around the cot and opens up the drawer, picks out something metal, closes it, walks all the way back down to the table, sits back down and picks up this little metal horn and sticks it up to an ear and he goes,
So cool.
could you repeat that, young lady?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Oh, I have the ability to sense magical items.
If you would like to use that feature.
Oh, I have. Excuse me. I have the ability.
I don't have to do roll.
17.
Actually, what is?
That is definitely not magical. It's just a little hearing horn.
I wanted to check.
Just sticking in his ear. So could you read your feature again, Craig?
So it says spend an action sensing
And if you want to,
magic.
you can read it into your microphone. Yeah.
Spend an action sensing magic around you. Ends with your turn up to 60 feet. Can sense the school of magic it belongs to. Use number equal to your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Do you? Okay. So you reach your mind outward, and you hear Old's voice in your head say, "Let's see what's about, shall we?" And you feel this like kind of pulse outward from you. There's all the items you're familiar with, the ones you carry, the ones on Greta, the ones on Ro, all that stuff. Are there any among your items? Okay. So it pulses outward, and you don't get much. You do get... There's some obfuscating physical layers, but you feel somewhere down, like kind of outside, there is some sort of a magical sensation and presence. Usually I would give you an exact description, but there's clearly solid layers of ground in between you. But somewhere underground outside, there is a magical sensation. And you also get the feeling that iron lock on the front of the lighthouse that was unlocked is magical, and it feels like it's abjurational. And there's some sort of a deeper magical sense coming from underground somewhere nearby, but you're not sure what and where.
What is after?
Abdurkmlaibal means protective magic.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because it's a lock.
It's lock magic.
So are you a living stick?
Oh, me? No.
That is very rude.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
Sorry.
No,
What did you say?
Up until like a few
You
months
said it
ago.
was bro?
Rowena. Up until a few months
That's
ago,
very
I
good
didn't
name.
understand why I looked like a plant either. So
I don't know why I'm so handsome. We're all confused.
Ro goes on the lute. Did it?
I love Bazz. I've not had a Bard in so long. Welcome, young lady.
No, thank you.
So you are a plant, though. That's not what she said at
Okay, it's
first.
still a little rude.
I'm like from what I know, I'm like pot plant. That's why I can grow these. And she points to the flowers in her hair.
But don't make them into tea.
Yeah.
Magical people of Andres.
Yeah,
welcome.
it's not good tea.
It's not.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Biosta.
Yes,
yeah.
saw the hammer. It was very good.
Piasta, that's pretty in the springs.
Yeah.
Do you
I
travel
don't
a
know.
lot?
I'm in a
I
cave.
did once.
So,
You lived in a cave?
yeah, well, like underground. So, I mean, we went up
It's where
sometimes, but
caves usually are. That makes sense.
That's so funny.
Was it lonely in the cave?
No, we have like a little town community people. It was pretty cool actually. It was really great.
refers to one of the largest cities in the nation.
You mean
Huh?
Greg?
What? Where are you from, young lady?
Me? I'm from Yallabrinn in Zach. Yeah.
Oh, not been there, but it sounds good.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice. Haven't been there in a while.
Nice.
I don't get to visit places for long, or I used to not. But they were nice when I saw them.
Where are you from, young lady?
I am from the Hilal in Zillium.
What?
What?
What is a hayah?
Hilal?
You say Insinian?
In Zillium.
Zillium, it is continent in the far south.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Grasslands and hills. And
Grasslands are the best lands.
I agree.
They've got all the grass.
How about y'all? Where are you from? Y'all.
Yeah. Are you two
Do you
brothers?
Do you want me
or-
to go?
Oh,
Oh, young lady, I'm not so handsome and dashing, but this young man's young enough to be my son.
and I'm also a dwarf.
Yeah, that's there too. But you know, adoptive families, she doesn't know.
That is true.
I, young lady, am from many places in a way, but I'm from Yallabrinn. Very long time ago. But now I'm from here.
How long have you been here?
Oh. And his eyes keep and he stares at the floor. I don't know, decades.
Wow.
30, 40, 50 years maybe.
Wow.
It
Wow.
gets a little
So-
muddled, maybe like 30.
What brought you here?
So you've been here longer than him. He said 12 years.
This is my lighthouse. Yeah.
It's a lovely lighthouse.
Oh, thank you.
My
Bill,
lighthouse.
Bill Free has gone an awkward. He's gotten as far into a corner as he can and just sits down on one of the. He does not want to. At some point, he just leans down his figure and he goes, "I'm gonna go check on the boat." And he walks back. He puts his boots back on and just leaves. And as he goes out, Alec goes, "Have a good day, young man." And then it closes behind him. And Teller leans down and goes, "I'm an NPC. I think this should be focused on the players." And he walks out to the boat and closes the door behind him. And Spookuber goes, "Man, I do have to check on something at the boat." And then he walks out and the door closes behind him and all the NPCs are gone and it's just the players and
What
there's
was
more
that
room.
thing that Tello taught Greta to say?
I don't remember.
Toujours-
Je suis Aleppo.
Je suis Aleppo.
Yeah,
That's what he
and-
says.
And Teller goes, Je suis Aleppo. He walks out.
Greta nods. Yeah.
And the door closes behind him. And it's just the player characters now here. And all of the NPCs have super reasonable good reasons to go back to the ship that are good. There's kind of enough, like a couple people could take seats at the table. Does anyone sit at the table down with Alec?
No, I sit on the floor.
Okay.
I sit
Greta sits
on
the floor.
at the table.
Grow?
Yeah, cheers.
I stand like next to Craig sitting down. I'm like standing next to Craig.
Okay, same height. Do
Yeah.
you take the other seat?
Well, I look to the one sitting on our floor and I say, "We have chair. It's good."
Okay.
We don't
Yeah,
have a
thank
chair.
you.
It's
Thank you.
that chair. It's food.
What?
What?
What'd you say? I didn't quite catch that.
No. Thank you, though.
Okay. So, are there other islands around?
No, to the north by some distance there is the Landon country of Jaci, but we are the only isle for, it's to my knowledge, between here and Sage. That is the nature of our stopover.
Wow.
It is meant as a respite for ships making long sailing journeys.
Yeah. So, DM, you mentioned that this looks like the top of a mountain. Did I just notice that?
Craig is the one who noticed that.
Yeah.
With Stone Cone. And you're Gretta. You used to be a cleric. You're a different character.
Okay. No,
Oh, that was rude. You didn't have to say that you.
Can I do that?
Level 9 Greta.
Level 9 citizen.
What takes you to Zedge?
We're doing some errands for some friends. We're taking some packages, things like that.
Consider us UPS.
Ro just
I was-
nods.
I did ups for a little bit.
What does
Different
that
group.
mean?
Give me ups.
What's an ups?
Ups is
like
like
packages.
Delivery.
Oh.
stuff.
You take
never
the
Pretty
you take the
boring.
packages ups to the door. Yeah.
Oh, that is smart blending.
Yeah.
We didn't.
It's
come
not
up with
what
it.
we do, but it's similar to what we do. But you haven't heard of UPS, so
It stands for.
you got this, Greta.
What does it stand
Move
for?
on,
you?
move on, move on, move on.
No, what does it stand for?
It stands for unusual penguin service.
Mm.
You've seen a penguin.
What's
I
a
have.
penguin?
What's a penguin?
It's a
What's
little bird,
penguin?
and it goes like this, and I get out of my chair and I hunch my shoulders and I flap my and I go. Wah.
That's a pretty perfect definition
I
right
don't
there.
think she
Ro
should
like
have my,
rubs her temples.
Oh my gosh.
And the penguins are unusual because these actually swim in the water and take people packages.
You know, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Say that one more time.
What, young man?
Ro starts going.
He gets up and sort of like with the little cane, and he walks across the room. He starts removing one of the lids. It's a little tough for him, but he gets it off, and he starts getting out dried fish and putting them on little plates. And wow, cool, more dried fish. And he starts handing it out to everybody, getting little wooden utensils. It's taking him about a couple years, but he's getting the task accomplished.
That's why he spent so many decades here.
Did you build this lighthouse? You say you've been here a
No,
while.
I inherited from someone who had it before me and another before him, and so on. Don't remember their names, actually. Well, welcome. And he goes and sits back down in the chair. And it's just weird and awkward.
I start
Guy-
loudly munching on fish.
do you guys consider yourself like part of any nation or the Earth and Bloom, or are you guys like kind of your own men, or you affiliated with any people?
Do y'all wear props?
No, we don't. We just,
No.
I think we just work for us.
He speaks truth.
Yep. Yep.
Deception check.
You can, if you want to make a lie, you can, but you can make an insight check if you want.
Oh, wait.
I would like to make a
insight
lie,
to
please.
figure out the deception.
Joke's on them. I'm not asking.
I want to say Ro's eyes just keep going
16.
to his
So
head.
that, yeah, there's just a huge caffeine tattoo on his shoulder.
16.
Okay. Let me get a.
Is Ro doing this conspicuously or inconspicuously?
Well, she has bright purple eyes, so you tell me if you can tell. No, she's trying to be inconspicuous about it, but I mean, we're in a small room. I'm not gonna try to cheat that. She's like trying to dart her eyes away, but she can't stop looking at it.
Craig, simple old man, but a little hard to read in his simplicity. There's just something. He keeps staring off into nowhere. Just hard to get a beat on him. So, like, maybe not. It's just hard to really get a feel of anything.
With a passive perception of 15, do I continue to see?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No. And if there's anything that Ro's not, it's subtle. So you absolutely notice. Because I just imagine that Ro's kind of going. like Looney Tunes,
that
like,
face.
ba-boing.
I'm not Looney
Based-
Tunesing it.
Based on past roleplay decisions, I think you're noticing.
Her eyes are very bright.
Do,
Bard,
do
he
you
said.
like the Kefkins?
What now? The Kefkins?
I see you looking at my tattoo.
No, yeah. No, I noticed it. I noticed the symbol. I know of it.
It is pretty big.
Obviously, I'm from Zage.
Do you still-
So,
Sage, so you're going home.
yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I know of the Kefkins.
Are you still with the Kefkins? I mean, respectfully. I don't know if that's okay to
I love
ask.
that Greta, like, Ro is trying to be like,
With the
and Greta's like,
Kefkins. No, I am not. I sailed with them for 25 years.
Wow.
But,
did he say you
kind of like see
sailed?
him like grasp his hand a little tighter and white knuckle for a second and then let go of it and say, like, it almost looked like there was like anger that swept over him for just a second.
Yeah.
And he says, no, my crew was a good crew,
Oh.
but that damned storm, it takes the good along with the bad.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's yeah. What do you know of the Kefkins?
Ro chokes on her fish.
Alec has started tuning everyone out and is just slowly eating fish. And it's like, for a second, it's just like, oh, old dude. But after a little bit, you guys notice he's eating the fish and he quits paying attention to everyone and just starts staring at like kind of the wall, sort of like lost in between Greta and Craig. Just kind of blankly staring. And he's slowly eating the fish as Ronigrim talks to you all.
Well, being from Biasta, I know a lot of the history of like the Kefkins with Biasta and how that went down. We know, we know an amount, but everyone's got a different opinion about the Kefkins. Everyone has different opinions based on their experiences or where they're from. I bet you can kind of range mine from being from Biasta.
Yes. So as I'm finally putting 7 and 3 together, I look
Dude,
to you all.
inspiration, Daniel. Oh my goodness, what the actual crap did you just say?
Do you think I hurt you folk because I was Kefkin then?
I mean, I don't think so. I've met plenty of very nice Kefkins.
No.
Yes, there are some. They are good ones.
I agree. And you seem like a very nice fellow. Very welcoming.
Well, it was Alec here.
And he sort of like kind of snaps back in like he's zoning back into the conversation.
Back to reality. Snap back to reality.
Whoop, there goes gravity. Anyway, he like kind of turns to you and goes, what?
Well, I was just saying you showed me the ropes on
Yes.
kindness.
Ron Cream is good worker. He does good work here. He's a friend, good. He's an excellent roommate.
I look at Craig and I like kind of motion to Alec and then back and I like motion to my head and I say to most of the group but specifically to you and I like say he's going through the mind splitting. It's
And Craig, you're familiar with this nomenclature. It's dwarven, like kind of slang, and it is a term for the experience that older individuals sometimes have at the end of life, where they're like a stone that slowly starts cracking. His mind is like kind of coming apart a little bit, is what he's connotating, and you're familiar with that terminology. And that phrase refers to anywhere in the process. So maybe it's starting, maybe it's pretty severe. You don't know.
I gotcha.
It was a stormy day like this one when he came. He was on the boat all by himself. Small one.
The small one outside?
No.
Yes? Is it still that one?
I don't know.
It's been many moons since then. But, yeah, I came during a storm.
Speak of the moons. It is almost the equinox. Have you all
I
seen?
do a little.
Greta does a real quick pump, get up and get down.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Shout out to anyone who likes that show. Big shout out.
Yeah, tis the union. Rose says, like it's a normal thing.
Besides, the bones are getting close.
They are. DM, how widespread is this holiday?
Days of Union is largely a southern holiday. It is celebrated among Zillium, some in Jazd, and maybe some places in Unson, but it's not a super common holiday in the Earth and Bloom. But the equinox is a holiday for many separate cultures. So many separate cultures have small holidays around the equinox, but Days of Union is a very Dwarm and Zillium and Jazd thing.
Got it.
Some areas in Unson.
Do y'all celebrate Days of Union?
I forgot about that.
Yeah?
I like Days of Union quite a bit. I've been to Dwarm and I have many good Days of Union.
Yeah, my family used to go to Dwarm we would travel into Dwarm every year, at least once for Days of Union.
Oh, that is wonderful, young lady, he says to the old Gretta. And he goes, that is good. Are you celebrating this year?
DM, level with me.
I'll level with you, player.
What
Yo,
are the
player,
same-
I'm a level with you.
What are some like Days of Union traditions?
Well, there are a lot of fun traditions. One is for so the idea behind Days of Union is that you go to people that you are frequently apart from and you spend the holiday with them. And a very common thing is for people to create dishes that require two parts. And for one person to create one part, and then the other person or group of persons to make that. And so then, as a child returns home, or a spouse to another, or a friend to a friend, you have the parts of the dishes, and when you get together, you mix them. Another is to create gifts that require two parts, and there's just a lot of unionizing around it. It's also very common for someone people celebrating to bring each person to bring a candle, and someone lights it, and then when people get around, in the night, you light your home with only the candles you bring, and you share the lights between them. And it's very common to sit in your windows or places where you can see the moons. In Dwarm, it's very common to have dancing. And specifically because Dwarm is a subterranean city, massive subterranean city, but the holiday is celebrated about the moons, there's this massive thing that happens in Zillium where the city, the throne, sets up a massive portable pavilions on the mountain face outside of the city, and half the city pours out into the mountainside and has a celebration at night under the moons with just a massive festivity of dancing and food and all sorts of stuff. And your family specifically would have had all sorts of little fun traditions, some of which you can make up. There would have been specific pies you guys created, and you and your weird aunt and some of your weirder uncles you guys would race the sheep, and all sorts of fun things. But yeah. A lot of dancing.
Yeah.
A lot of general, parties with family sort of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go potty?
No, do I know about the traditions, or is that something that Beostans would not know?
For the Beostans, the equinox is a financial holiday. You all receive double pay around the equinox. And double pay if you work, and a lot of jobs give all 3 days off to employees. It's also very common for it's just kind of a time spent at home with family. It's got actually kind of Christmassy vibes because people are getting paid more or time off. So there's a lot of gifts given to family members, a lot of good foods eaten. And for Beostans, it's often just quiet at-home holiday. It's also a time that a lot of Beostans celebrate by being outside. There's a lot of festive hunts, a lot of kind of hiking out into nature, because it's the warmest time of year in a stupid cold nation. So that's a big part of it in Beosta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Abby started drawing and forgot we were playing D&D.
There's
something ain't right about that fish. What were you saying? All right.
Will
sorry.
y'all be celebrating tonight? This unions of days?
You all could celebrate with us.
I would love to.
How do y'all celebrate?
I'll do it to Alec.
Well, I don't. And you see me look off in the distance, or you see Ron look off in the distance, and he kind of is like, I know, Gerald. I know.
If we have ale,
Yeah, that's
get
probably
very
what
drunk.
we'll do most of.
That's a good option. Don't go near the edge of the island for that.
It's a shame that we can't see the moons.
I have my window. And he points to the massive bay window on one side of the house. You can see them from there.
The clouds, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ro
But we have.
But,
Ro
it happens.
strums a little.
Oh, I already love this.
And is there like, can I say, is there like a song, like I know that it's not a holiday that like any of the places she's lived really celebrates that much, I don't think. But like as a bard and traveling, would you have known that there's like some kind of tune
Absolutely.
that's kind of a Day of Union tune or whatever?
A major holiday from another hemisphere,
Yeah.
there's totally something you would know.
So she starts
And you play
strumming.
one of those good old Days of Union ditties that
Yeah,
we
it's
both
like-
know.
And ding 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 ding. And all of a sudden you see like this purple smoke come up, and you see like a purpley hued, green hued Tweelo and Tweelaw in the center of the room as a minor illusion. And there's just kind of like clouds drifting by them, and it's like this weird ethereal purple and green, but it is Tweelo and
Alex's
Tweelaw.
face lights up.
And you
Oh,
see
Ro,
like
that's
the
amazing.
moons like going towards each other a little bit like
Oh.
the Union.
That's amazing.
That is your lovely young lady. You must be a very good bard.
She's pretty good.
Magic is magical, isn't it?
It is. Well, you are welcome in our homes. Please spend the night if you like, or on ship. It's up to you. It is very good. He kind of stands up from his chair and walks over to the window and just kind of sits down.
Do y'all have beds?
Yeah, I like point to the two tiny cots in the corner of the room. I say, yes,
Are
if you
those
do
y'all's
want them
beds?
tonight.
Those are y'all's beds.
Oh no, we could never
Yes,
take
but-
your beds.
Well, you're in our house. Livy would kill me if I let myself sleep while my guests did not sleep in the finest of places.
Alec holds up the
Who's
ear
Libby?
horn, and
Libby?
he goes, "You can sleep on this is padded." Touches the chair next to the window, and most travelers have bedrolls for the floor.
We do have bedrolls.
I'll probably go back to the ship, honestly. I'm
Okay,
just
all right.
used to sleeping there. You know, all
Yeah,
my stuff is
we
there.
have some good beds, and I definitely don't want to take y'all's because if we have enough for all of
Yes,
us,
that would suck if I didn't have mine.
yeah,
Very old.
yeah, no,
How old are
wait,
you?
I'm gonna. Who's Livy? Who's that?
92.
And
Wow.
I like stammer for a second, and I like look behind
Send
you
me your
again,
one.
and I look back to you, and I look behind you, and look back at you, and I say, she was a cook on my naval vessel,
Oh.
12 and a half years ago. She died in the storm.
Oh.
But it is fine, you know, she's, well, wherever the afterlife is, I'm sure she's in the best one. But, yeah, she was a good cook, and she always made sure our guests were treated well, and those we took from base to base made sure that they got the best meals, and I know she wouldn't like the fish and like grab another like or like the ends of our fish meal and like this would not be suitable for hers, but it is what it is. But yes, yeah.
Ro,
I'm sure she was a wonderful person.
She was until the sea took her. Ro, was you about to say something?
Sorry.
Ro takes out, she had her bag with her, and Ro takes out the jam that she had been saving, and she puts it on their table, and she says, "This, I don't know. You said that she, this wouldn't be suitable for her. This, I got this jam in really, really wonderful town, and I've been saving it for a special occasion or special someone, or I don't know, but it's Day of Union, and I think in honor of the holiday, I want y'all to have it. It means a lot.
That's
This
very
jam.
sweet, young lady.
So I hope you enjoy it.
It's very sweet.
That is very kind. That is beautiful.
The glass jam is placed out on the table. It's beautiful. Well
Is-
canned. Or
Are you sure,
Yeah,
though, you can
you got it.
depart with something so valuable to
Yeah, of
two old
course.
men?
No, of course. I would be happy for you guys to have it. I think your friend would have enjoyed it, and I think you should enjoy it.
Well, I appreciate this very much. We just have grains, right? We don't have bread.
you do have some bread.
Oh, perfect.
It's a very small stash that's rationed slowly, but there is some, and there's some that was cooked today.
I'm gonna grab some of that, and
It's unrolled from a cloth. It's got a hard exterior, very soft center, and there's like kind of like a thin sort of powdery, like soft white. What's on bread? That's that.
I know exactly what you're talking
Mhm.
about.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
flour?
stuff.
Yes, thank you. I lost the word all over the top. It looks pretty good, actually. One of these two must be fairly skilled at cooking.
Is it offered?
yeah, I will bring it to the table and say, in honor of the union, we bring two things together, right? Make something more beautiful than the rest.
Yes, yes.
So, and I'm guessing we don't really have a lot of very sharp knives.
No, there's a couple.
There's a couple. Okay.
You have to keep them out of Alex's reach sometimes, but they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I cut enough pieces off for everyone to have a good, piece of bread and some jam, and say, won't
Hand
you?
them out.
Thank
Alec
you.
absentmindedly picks it up, starts chewing on it, and stares out the window.
Oh my
Alex,
gosh, I haven't had this
relate
good
to
in so
him.
long.
This is amazing. Thank you. Did you
Craig
cook
says
this?
out loud quietly to himself.
Did you cook
Thank you
this?
so much.
Is it okay if I say I did?
Girl, roll that play.
What?
More like roll that sleigh.
Okay.
What is happening?
Inspiration.
I want to say that Alex said that. Girl, roll that play.
Just randomly says it. I say, well, Alec is a fine man and all, but I have to do most of the cooking nowadays. He's a bit feeble, but he's a good one.
It's very impressive.
Well,
Yeah. it's-
Livy did not teach me to cook bad food. and I wouldn't want to disappoint Gerald either, but different memories from a different time.
It's getting late. Where are you all staying?
We're gonna stay on the ship.
All right.
Do we need to skedaddle soon? Do we need
I
to?
do not know that word. Is it Boston?
Oh, no.
Skedaddle?
I think the dwarven word.
Skedaddle is
Skedaddle.
Means to leave quickly on a rock.
Ah,
On
what
a- on
tense
a-
is that
on a rock?
conjugated in?
I don't think the rock is
Very
implied.
funny.
Maybe
What?
you could be leaving quickly on a rock.
Zach, you changed your voice a little bit, and your eyes got a little bit more not zoned out, and I thought that the character got possessed or something. I seriously thought I was like, oh, it's a new person now. I got freaked out. He's back.
If you have to skedaddle, that's okay.
If you need us to, so that you can go to bed.
The contingent for tenses in Boston is that future based.
What were the words you just said, Zach?
I'm joking, friend.
Craig, laugh. I give him a high five.
Oh.
A gentle
Ow.
high five. No, I was gentle. I was intentionally gentle.
Ah. Ow. Well, okay. Do you all dance?
I do.
He kind of gets up shakily. Bud, you know music.
I do indeed know some music. And she just starts like fiddling different Union Day stuff that she knows that people dance to.
Do you know the Twilight dance?
I don't. Say it.
It's one of the dances that we did.
Is one person
in
like a
dorm.
vampire and the other like a slightly more edgy vampire?
No,
One
both people are
sparkles.
people.
Oh, all right.
What?
Say one sparkles.
It's like a good book franchise, maybe. Large, lot of money. Good baseball scene. How does the
Maybe get
dance
some
go?
movies out of it.
Oh my
How does
gosh.
the dance go?
The song "Meet Me at the Equinox." No, I'm serious. That's from New
Oh,
Moon.
sorry.
I'm gonna.
Very cool.
That's from the New Moon soundtrack, and it's the Equinox, and so that's what Rose playing
Oh, I
Sick.
love that. Oh my gosh, Twilight reference.
by
need
Death
to do
Cab
this.
for Cutie.
What you doing,
You're
Greta?
joking. Are you serious?
Hey, look at that D&D right there. Look at it. Boop.
Death Cab
look at
for
that.
Cutie was in Twilight.
Look at that.
Yes.
So what's the dance you start doing very slowly without like?
It's very English dancey. And
Okay.
she kind
English
of like slows it down. There's no hopping or, but it's a lot of like.
Yeah, and they swing them a couple times.
If you watch them in Pride and Prejudice, where they're like
Arms
come
back
together and then it's a lot of that, and you can imagine people doing like. I'm saying like it's a lot more complicated in the if you have a lot of people, everybody goes in circles and the circles move, but this is the basic steps.
And as you move back and forth, you like lead him through it, and you start demonstrating the motions, and he does them immediately, and he starts kind of doing it back and forth with you. He's slow, but he clearly knows this dance, and he's just smiling at you, and
You're
doing
pretty
the
good
dance
at
very
this.
slowly as the music plays. Craig, you're sitting there while Greta dances with an old man.
Do you care to dance?
I love this episode.
Do I ever?
Seem like an able-bodied dwarf.
Are you asking me to dance?
Well, I mean, I don't know dancing myself. I didn't really do it very much, but
Hey, Ro, do you know how to dance?
No, she's playing the
She's
music.
playing the lute.
Craig.
Row.
get out of this
Wait.
No, Craig.
You're not attuned to that item right now. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
did you get-
am. Actually, I am.
What you are?
I actually
You
Yeah, 'cause
are?
I have
do not
4
know how
slots.
to dance.
I thought you.
That was
I
not
thought you had
normal for
5
me.
items.
I have 3 items.
What?
Okay,
I'm
all
rolling my
right.
eyes at
Then you
you.
are attuned to it, Ro.
But
Craig
I
doesn't know how to
was-
dance.
But I was gonna. I got
well,
rid
how
of
about we
unseen
watch
things.
them and then do the same thing they do
I
after?
wanted. Okay, the DM. Can you just? Can we just?
Greta
Can we
would be
just?
more equipped to show you how to dance.
Go for it, Jackie. Say words.
Oh.
Say
Can
words.
I-
Put
I
bass in
just
your
want
voice.
to get you not out into the dancing if you want
Ah.
it.
Can
Thank you,
I?
appreciate
Can,
that. I'm dancing on the inside.
Okay. I'll since that sentence didn't terminate in any words.
No,
we'll just go
I
ahead and
was
make
just-
that ruling a no.
No, I was just trying to talk. Okay, I want to somehow put the pendant revelry on Craig.
Okay. Ro, you walk up and put the pendant of
What did
revelry
you
on Craig.
What'd you say?
Yes.
Craig, a necklace with a treble clef at the bottom is put over your chest.
And
my
Ro's
gosh,
gonna
is this a
say,
union
Ro
thing?
is, Ro's gonna say, Craig, while she's still playing, because she's skilled. She's
Level
gonna
9
say,
guard.
she's gonna say, Craig, focus on the pendant. Focus really hard on the pendant.
Pins? Pins? You have a... There's pins?
Focus on the
And Craig.
necklace. Focus on the necklace, Craig.
Craig, you're feeling.
Oh,
Feeling
Craig, are
something.
you? Ooh.
Craig,
I'm
you don't.
feeling something.
Ooh.
Craig,
Ooh, ooh.
what's this feeling? What's this? Is this?
So
Feeling
sudden and
Craig.
new.
Is this the groove?
Craig.
Is this the movement?
The Emperor's
I
You've
feel
got a feeling.
better when I'm dancing.
Craig, you're feeling your shoulders, feeling your hips. You feel
There's a little bit
loose.
of.
Can I like explain how it looks?
Yeah. So like, it's like a role playing game. So you describe what your character does. and-
Zach.
Go get him, Michael.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
it first
really
starts
good.
where his hand goes up, and then the hand goes down a little bit.
Oh!
The elbow goes up to the shoulder, and he's doing the wave, and then his legs start like wiggling, and like it's not.
For For the
It's
record,
not good dancing.
this necklace makes you magically good at dancing.
Oh, it
Yeah,
makes you good
yeah.
It
magically.
makes you magically excellent at any dance. I'm very sorry. That's very disappointing, I know.
We didn't have this
All right.
dancing in
Well, Post Malone is good at dancing.
I'm gonna say that
Tempo.
good is objective.
Nope, subjective.
Subjective. That's the word. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna say he starts doing the worm.
So Craig gets down in their kitchen and just starts full. And it's funny because Ro's playing the music, but there's not enough volume to dampen out the from his chest against the ground. But Craig's just thudding across the floor and an undulating hip to shoulder rolling, and he's just worming across the
And
floor.
he's gonna break dance too.
And I want to be clear, Craig fully break dances because
Yes,
that's what
he
this necklace
does.
does.
Like he does the head spin.
Yeah, like Craig.
Wow.
Craig starts off with circles,
Incredible.
then the legs lift up into air flares, alternating around. Then he does the spinning handstands, and at some point, Craig is spinning on his head. I don't want to move beyond this moment. This is quite literally the single most impressive acrobatic feat that anyone in this room has ever seen. This would easily put you in a circus in this time. What Craig is doing is maybe the first time anyone has done this in the history of Yallabrinn. Alec
is, like,
quits dancing with
headbanging.
Gretta and stares in amazed
Yeah.
awe as Craig pulls a sick 960 on the floor, just spinning on the head.
And then he does
Nice.
Irish dancing.
And then he gets up and fully just starts step jigging. Wow, that's incredible.
You can say it's incredible.
Ro is so happy she waited
It's not how it's pronounced.
until this moment for that necklace to be used.
That was amazing. Bro, that was amazing. Jackie, that was...
Ro is like just like she loves this, and she's just smiling and headbanging to the music.
All right. Alex sits down, and the fun guys dance. How long do they dance for?
30 minutes.
Okay. At some point, everybody's tired and the dancing
At
ends.
some point, I want to... What was your name?
Alec.
Run.
Ron Clint. At some point, I want to teach him the Twilight dance.
Okay. Well, he learns it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Well,
Like, it's not stiff, like in the sense of like old man stiffness, where it's not. It's just not smooth.
Yeah.
Any moment that he is not like Alec and knows the dancing. So like he does it, and then he's like steps over his foot for a second, almost loses balance.
I'm
and
like,
it's
yeah, no, that was...
oh,
Yeah.
this is very different from life when I was young.
Oh.
But this is fun. This is
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You know, I was talking to Craig just a few minutes ago. He said he was not good at dancing.
You know?
I think
Craig
he
is
liked-
covered in sweat,
I
sitting in the
whisper.
chair, his chest panting.
That?
Get
Craig,
it
you
off,
think you
get
just
it
lost
off.
5 pounds?
That is straight up magical.
burns on
Look
your
at it. Do you see
skin.
his necklace?
Hey, Craig.
Oh,
I make it like a wall.
That is one fat jive piece you have there, young man.
Huh? What?
That's what the description says.
DM, can you repeat that?
What? I'm sorry, young lady. What did you say?
DM?
Would either
Repeat that?
Did I do that?
Would either
Just do
one
what?
of you like to try it?
No.
I don't know
think
if
die.
I don't know if it'll work, but
I think that might kill me, but I'm good, young lady. Thank you.
would you?
me.
Yeah, would you like to try it? If you focus on the necklace,
Take a finger, put it very far. And just give
if you put it on
I
and focus,
I
you
don't
might
know.
could
and then
dance.
You can dance if you want to.
Finger.
Yeah.
And we can leave our friends behind. And if our friends don't dance, I guess they're no friends of mine.
You're going to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. You're going to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here.
What is this day of union?
Well, perhaps,
very
yeah.
impressed with
I'll
the
try it
film.
if you want.
Craig,
It
do you
Seems
wanna...
like Craig needs a break.
A little bit.
And then at some point, Alec goes, all right, well, good night. And he starts putting out some of the candles at like 5 p.m. It's getting
Wait,
dark.
does it work?
Yeah. What?
No, like
No, he
I
struggles
hand
for
over
a
the
good 5 or 6
necklace
moments
to him,
to
and I tell him to focus on it.
amazingly. You feel rush of magical power.
Whoa.
You feel like you can bust a sick move.
I teach him to dance again.
He's really good at it.
Way better now.
We
How
start
does
doing
it-
the
how does it
complicated
feel?
circle movements, but it's not cool because there's only.
He's much better than you immediately.
Dude, this is crazy.
This feels like life. It's actually quite happy, and I can enjoy it. And
It's amazing.
whenever you get tired, I'll like somehow look like I'm still doing it with someone, but not someone that you see.
Plug your mic.
And then like it looks like I turn to like 3 to 4 different people as I continue dancing.
Hey, that's it. Yeah, no, that's a switcheroo. Yeah.
That's the switch.
That's exhilarating. And I kind of like sit down and it's like, oh, this is magical, yes. And you can do this anytime you want.
Yeah, that's actually the first time we've actually used that.
Wow. Incredible. I didn't know life could be this happy. You see like a tear fall from his eyes.
Guys, this session is devolving rapidly. So then
I love
Alex is
this guy.
asleep and all the candles are out and it's pretty dark in the house.
I cast light. Oh!
Do you?
No, I can't.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, you have
Well,
the
I
staff?
Level 9 citizen. So does the party leave or?
What is?
Yes.
Does he give me back the necklace?
Yep.
Oh,
Do you take it
yes, I do not steal from those who are my guests.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was
Alex
good to
been out
dance
for
with
10
them
minutes.
again.
Would you like me to get the sweat off of your brow there?
Well, I got it. And like I looked down where my sleeve should be and I'm like, well, I got an arm.
I can. If you're okay with it, I can make it go away if you'd like me to.
Or is it like that with that
And with-
water that was in here
With
earlier?
keen mind, Ro
Yeah.
can sense the limited time left on the SD card.
Oh no.
Well,
Okay, she
well,
just whistles.
It'll probably come off. Do you need assistance back to your ship?
I don't think so. Do you think?
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
Keep them protected, Greg.
Maybe tomorrow I
what
can
do?
have a tour of the island. I know it's small, but it'd just be a fast tour.
Fair enough.
A happy day
Well-
of union. This was fun.
It was really fun.
Y'all are so great. I'm going to bed.
Mika.
Just falls
Micah.
asleep immediately.
And Craig
Oh, I thought.
wanders
Wait,
away.
is that Craig? Okay, I thought it was. I thought you
And
So-
Craig opens the door and then walks out of the house.
Oh, I
do
thought
not-
he
I
laid
do
said
not
down.
go to the
goodbye.
house.
Thank you for the hospitality. You're wonderful.
Alex
great.
drooling a little bit.
Have a good
Nap.
night.
You too.
And Craig wanders out of the house.
Ro's
Okay.
like skipping still to the music. She's like do 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 do.